Bear River Live welcomes you to this presentation of Bear River Sports.
The blitz. And there's Marvel. Breaks free, and there's going to be the touch. Oh. And Roberts. Running down the middle of the field. And he outrun the defense again. One guy to beat. Tiptoes on the line.
Tonight, this flag is being
Good
escorted
evening,
by various
everyone.
student
Welcome
groups from
into
Westfield and
another
Bear River High
night,
School,
Friday Night
and is
Lights here
presented
with
by the Major
Bear River
Brent Taylor
Live. We
Foundation.
got Joe Summers
And
on
an
the call.
impressive
One more.
78
Well,
feet
we got
by
3 more
150
games.
feet.
This one
And
and
then
two
playoffs.
more. This
Yeah.
one and two more, and then hopefully we got some playoffs. I think tonight's game will go a long way in determining, what that playoff picture will look like for the Bears and for Westfield High School, honestly.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the
On November
RPI
3rd,
here in a little
2018.
bit, but let's.
Each year,
Both
the
teams
Major
coming into
flies
this
for
one
2
with a
weeks,
record of 1 and
leading up to
6.
Veterans Day
Tough seasons for
in
both
North
teams. I
Ogden's
mean,
beautiful Coldwater,
Westfield, this
Kansas.
is their inaugural season, first season as a program. I think the paint's still wet in a lot of the spaces in the school. They haven't even really got a chance to open up all their facilities yet. I still see some coverings on windows and things like that. And I mean, when you're a brand new team, brand new school, it's pretty hard to come in and get a lot of guys to. You're starting from scratch, establishing a culture, establishing a program, and having to get a lot of guys to buy in really quickly that have probably never played together before.
If you would please
Yeah.
rise as
So they're going to
the
have
flag
the
is
national anthem. We'll actually keep it here. We'll just kind of
Thank you.
step aside and be silent. They're bringing in a huge flag. I believe this is the one they fly over the canyon up there for the mayor that was killed in action. So we'll step aside. thought they were just going to unfurl it over there. It looks like they're moving it into the field. Now, I really don't know what's going on, Joe.
I don't know either.
But again, another great weather here for football.
Don't knock on wood, somebody for us. Got a couple more weeks having some good weather for some football, that's for sure.
So while they get the flag unfurled, let's take a look at the RPI. While we wait for this, we look at Ridgeline now back up on top. They actually played a game last night.
It wasn't much of a game. they really took it to Skyview last night. Number 2 there, Spanish Fork, is actually who Westfield played last week. Had a tough go of it. Spanish Fork played a really good game, and they're definitely looking like a top 2 or 3 team in 4A. You look down closer to where Bear River and Westfield are at it. We kind of talked about it a little bit. You know, that number 24 spot's the cutoff for the playoffs, and this game could go a long way in determining staying above or below that cut line.
Yeah, and where's Logan? Logan's sitting at 21 with a record of 2-5.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen the rest of the year, but game against Green Canyon, who's playing really well, and then that
We
final
proudly
game against
display
Logan.
this flag tonight in honor of the great men and women who have worn the uniform.
All right, we'll turn it back
We
over to the PA
honor all
announcer
those
here
who have
at
served, past,
Westfield.
present,
Be
and
right back.
future. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome select members of the Westfield Concert Choir with the presentation of the Star Spangled Banner.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The director of the Westfield Choir is Thomas Saunders. Introducing the coaches for Bear River, Trampus Waite, Bart Bowen, Carl Sutherland, Christopher Ellis.
All right, well,
Donald
thank you for your
Hawes,
hopping on and
Jacob
supporting us
Becky,
by
Jared
watching.
Frommer,
We'll be
Justice
thanking our
Wise,
sponsors
Matthew
throughout
Hyde,
this
Reggie
one.
Shaw, the principal of
But first,
Bear River
before we
High
get too
School is
far,
David Lee.
let's
Coaching
talk
the
about
Longhorns,
keys of the game,
Eric
and for that,
Jones,
we take
Brent
it down
Parker,
on the
Clifton
sideline
Buckley,
with
Doug Brown, Eddie
Oh.
Keel, Grayson Flint, Jace Hadley.
Oh,
Joshua
we are going to
Eagles,
go down to Claire.
Justin
All right,
Sandoval,
Clairewood.
Kevin Ropalano.
She's over on the
Mason
far
Cherry, Rod
side.
Seeley,
She's got your keys
Shane
to the
Henson,
game. Go ahead and
Trevor
take it
Bell,
away,
athletic
Claire.
directors at
Hello,
Westfield.
welcome to a
Mike
Bear River
Russell and
game.
Tyler Barfus.
Bear River faces
The
off against our
principal is
new
Mr.
school in the
Michael
region,
Barsky.
Westfield, tonight. Okay, Bear River's Coach Waite was in the locker room for a long time. Last week's
officials
keys
for
to the
tonight's
game were he wants us to get back to enjoying the
The
sport. I'm
referee
pretty
is
sure
Rory
he wants
Swenson.
that this week
Umpire
too. He just
John
wants to
Goodman.
see how we do against
Line
this new
judge
school.
Daniel Warren.
Westfield's coach we got an
Kevin
opportunity
Olson,
to talk
and
to,
back
and
judge
he
is
says
Craig
Bear River
Adams.
is a good team, that he
Captain
doesn't know how his
for
boys will
Bear
do
River.
against us, but he really says
Number
he needs to
8,
slow us
Biden
down on
Jones.
offense. He
9,
wants his
Cash
defense
Avery.
working really hard.
50, Max
He said
Anderson.
on offense he wants their
77,
team to
Alexander
run the ball,
Holmes.
so good luck to our Bear River defense tonight.
For the Longhorns.
And he says he needs his boys to
Number
play a
20,
really
Tyce
physical
Abbott.
game against our
21,
Bear
Cash
River boys.
Houlihan.
Good luck, Bears.
39,
Next game.
Trayson Hunt.
All right,
56,
thanks, Claire.
Mason Peters.
So with that, Joe, let's talk about players to bank on here in this one. We'll start with Westfield.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, as we kind of
have
talked about and
another
alluded to a little
captain
bit, I
tonight,
mean, for inaugural season here for
Dennis
Westfield,
Hansen.
they're
Dennis Hansen,
trying
this
to,
will join the
kind of
Utah
establish
Army
themselves,
National Guard
kind of what we talked
and
about,
served
put in
for
a little
8
bit
years
more
in
of a
the
culture.
222nd
Some of the guys you
Field
want to really
Artillery
focus
Charlie
on
Battery.
and keep
He
an eye
then
out for
transitioned
today
to the
are
Air
their
Force
quarterback,
Reserve, where he
Trace
served for an
Abbott,
additional
and then
25
also their
years
wide
in the
receiver,
405
Jaden
class
Fowers. So
aircraft battle
Jaden's
damage
their
repair
leading
for
wide
both the
receiver.
F4
He's
and
a
F-16
favorite
aircraft.
target of Tyce
He
Abbott.
retired in
When you watch this
1998
offense,
as a
it's a
senior
very
master
big spread
sergeant
offense.
after
They try to get
33
4 wide
years
receivers
of
out in
total
formation
military
really
service
often, do a
with
lot of
many
motion, jet
distinct
sweeps,
awards
things like
and
that.
honors.
So be looking to be able
Dennis worked
to
during
see
that
them
time at
kind
Hilton
of
Air Force Base,
try to get around the
based in
edges,
flight
space
test avionics for 41
space
years,
the field out
where he was privileged to
downfield.
pull
But then on
9
defense,
Gs while
Cash
riding an
Houlihan,
F-16,
he is
doing many
a
different
very
maneuvers.
rangy linebacker.
Dennis
He does a
married
good
his
job of
sweetheart,
fighting through
Mary Lynn
blocks.
Vaughn.
Does a good
The
job
day
of
President
getting
Kennedy was
and when he
assassinated,
gets there,
November
making a good
22nd,
tackle. And then
1963.
Dason Merrill,
They raised
who
their
has
family
got
and
5
still
interceptions
reside
on the
here in
season.
Taylor.
He's playing pretty well as
They
a
have
DB.
5 daughters and 18
He's going to be
grandchildren,
really
one
important
of
for
whom
Westfield
served
to be
for
able
4
to
years
stop the Bear
in the
River
Air
air
Force,
attack.
as well as 8
Keep an eye out for him as well.
great-grandchildren. Dennis still volunteers
All right,
at
that's
the
your
Aerospace
players to bank on
Museum
here for
Hill Air
Westfield,
Force
brought to you by
Base,
Cash
where
Valley
he was
Bank.
honored as
And for
Volunteer
Bear
of the
River, we
Year
got a few
in
also. Dax
2023.
Bingham on
Ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen,
I think our 2
we thank
linebackers,
him for
Dallin
his
Rice and
service.
Daxton Bingham. I mean,
not the biggest guys, but that's not
Dennis
always a bad thing,
no,
right?
I mean, we talk. It seems like we're calling those guys' names every week almost, but I mean, they can get through blocks really well. I think their size has a lot to do with that. You know, big offensive linemen have a hard time tracking and getting a hold of those guys. But I think their wrestling background brings a lot of help to them in being able to tackle when they get into the backfield and make contact. They tackle really, really well. On the offensive side, I think we're going to need to have a good game from Gladen Barons. You know, coming back his second. I think he's going to full game today.
Yeah,
He'll be able to have a full game going off, at running back. And then also, we're going to be looking for Eli Brager to have a big game as well. I think he kind of found a rhythm a little bit last week. You know, I think last week that was probably the cleanest game that we've seen the Bears play.
Yeah.
I think they'll be looking to build off of that.
Well, Bear River will get the ball first here in this one. Again, thanks to Cash Valley Bank for sponsoring your players to bank on. They got you covered from the top of the state to the bottom with banks up and down the state. I mean, there's a huge one down here in Ogden.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy driving out here. You know, you just get off 12th Street and head west, and all of a sudden there's a high school that sprung out here. You know, it's new neighborhoods all over the place, and I expect Westfield to keep growing like crazy as a school and their program. So.
We're ready to kick off here.
Teeing it up for the Longhorns.
Again, I guess this is the battle for 6th place in region.
Bears fans,
Not a battle you want to be a part of.
No,
are you ready?
but you don't want to be last place. And we are kicked off here at Westfield. Halfway into the end zone for a touchback.
It'll be Bears' initial possession, 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So the Bears will start out on the 20-yard line. Like you said, Jackson Tyre, 127 of 201 attempts. Over 1,200 yards and 9 touchdowns.
Quarterback for the Bears, number
Still
10.
8 interceptions on
Jackson
the season.
Tyre.
Will start out with 3 in the backfield. Jones and Barons back with him. It'll be it's a Wildcat. Barons getting the snap. Excuse me, going far side. Gets the Frank May Skidoo first down to start us off. One play, first down.
Yeah, is kind of a unique formation, one we really haven't seen too much before. He had 3 guys, two on each side of the quarterback, which is actually the Wildcat. Clayton Barons is in there right now. And they're really tight formation, something we haven't seen from the Bears so far this year.
Worked well one time. Why not do it again? But this time, the Longhorns are ready for him. Tackled up by number 7, Corbin Price.
Yeah, you'll see the Bears try to hurry up and run that same play just the other direction. Defender for the Longhorns is able to get through that block, and it only takes one of those guys to kind of blow up a play like that when you got pulling linemen coming around the outside. Looks like we got Tire back in there now at the quarterback position. More traditional spread formation we've seen the Bears do.
They give him a loss of 1 to 2nd and 11. Still keeping it on the ground here with Barons.
Inside
Getting some of that back.
to number 22, Clayton Barons.
Seeing a 3.
3 straight runs for Barons there.
He
was one of the locks of the game because we knew, this is going to be what the Bears are going to have to do on offense is establish this run game. We talked a little bit about their last game being the cleanest game. It's because they were really committed to the run and were able to build a lot of drives. Again, when you're having the run play working in your offense, you can do a lot of play action and set up a lot more things to get more bigger chunk plays. I expect to keep seeing him get the ball a bunch here tonight.
Avery was in motion. Maybe he's trying to set up a screen. Take a long time to set this one up. Barons with the catch. He'll go outside, and the flags are pink tonight.
Yeah, you're going to have an illegal man downfield here. They're trying to set up a screen, and as an offensive lineman,
you can only hang out there so long.
Well, I mean, you're not expecting anything other than the quarterback to get that ball out. He had to hold it because the D-line, give them credit for the Longhorns, they were able to read that and were able to follow the Bears' offensive player. Jackson Tyer really had nowhere to go other than just throw that one away, and when he threw it away, he had a couple linemen, 10, 15 yards downfield.
Penalty is declined.
So the Longhorns will decline this one, keep a 4th down to the punt
is now
team.
4th down, 8 yards
Bear
to
River.
go.
Yeah, number 1, Boston Cap for the Longhorns.
Into punt, number
He is a
27.
really good returner. He had a kickoff
Gallant
return for a
Rice.
touchdown against Spanish Fork last week.
Deep for the Longhorns.
Coverage
number 1,
team for the
Boston
Bears
Cap.
needs to be ready to wrap up and make some good tackles here.
The deep snapper is number 5, Corver
got-
Riley.
Referees questioning something. Oh yeah, so they declined it. So yeah, they would get the gain where Barons caught it and ducked out of bounds.
We'll take the extra yards.
So 4th and 5 still won't change the scenario here as a punt situation all the way. Rice here for the punt. This one caught and immediately tackled here
Boston
by
Cap
Bear
with
River.
the return for Westfield. He's brought down by number 18, Brecken Haynes, and number 5, Corver Riley. The return
So you
is
said,
to the 32
Tice
yard
Abbott.
line.
He's
First
42
possession
of
for the
90,
Longhorns.
547 yards, 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He also can run the ball 146 yards on the ground.
Yeah, you'll notice a lot here. You'll see Trayson Hunt, number 39, as well as Jaden Fowers. They do a really good job of running some more of that read option where Tice Abbott will actually keep the ball quite a bit, to your point of him being able to be a good
Quarterback
runner.
Number 20, Tice Abbott.
Pulls it. Little screen on the far side, juggles it, fumble, and falling ahead on it. Get a gain right here for the Longhorns.
They could have either called that an incompletion or a fumble.
Pass
They'll
is
give him the
complete
yards
from
here.
Abbott to number 5, Phoenix Sandoval. Picks up 3 yards at the 35, 2nd down, 7.
So 2nd and 7 here for the Longhorns. 3 wideouts here at the bottom. Abbott with the delayed handoff, and Bear River all in there. Daxton Bingham, first one on there. Your player to bank on.
Yeah, doing exactly what we thought he would do.
Trayson Hunt runs the ball.
It's tough as a program when you're
Brought
like
down by
Westfield.
number 20, Daxton
An
Bingham
offensive
for a
line is
tackle
probably one of the hardest
of the
units to
loss.
build a lot of cohesion
3rd down,
on.
11
And there's a
for
good
the
chance a lot of these guys have never played together, up until this year. And when you're trying to block guys like Daxton Bingham, Dallin Rice, that can be really difficult. which is why we were banking on this game because of the plays just like you just saw there.
Hunt and Abbott in the backfield. 2 wideouts split down here at the bottom, 2 up at the top. Abbott going to the air. Got a man but overthrows him. Had a little bit of a step.
Pass intended for Jaden Flowers is incomplete.
Flowers
Yeah, he did have a step, just a little bit overthrown there. Jaden Flowers, his favorite receiver.
Defensive coverage by number 14, Tice Kaepner. It is 4th down 11.
Jaden Flowers had to run all the way
Deep to
back to come
receive.
punt this one. It's a hard thing to do when you're 40
Bear
yards
River number
downfield trying to
2,
catch a
Caden
pass.
Stevens. Flowers in punt formation.
So a 3 and out here for
Blocked.
a block.
Punt is blocked by
Bear
the Bears.
River's going to have a
Number
good
8,
field position
Tyden
covered up here
Jones.
by Ty Jones. Already in the red zone.
Yeah, it's a much better start on special teams than we saw last week against
In
Skyview
Longhorn
with those
territory, it is first down.
two field goals blocked,
At the
which I think
19
was a big deciding factor in the game. They do a good job here of actually getting through. When you watch film of Westfield versus Spanish Fork last week, there was a lot of issues on the punt block team to be able to hold up and actually let the punter get the ball off. And here it comes back to bite him a little bit more in this game as well. Setting up the Bears a good position here.
Yeah, with Tatum Stevens here at the bottom, they'll hand it. Nope. Pulled here by Tyre. He's going to run it around. Man, chased again. Number 7, Corbin Price.
Oh,
Gonna have a holding penalty most likely here as well.
Quarterback
Tyre not
keeper,
getting
there is
up.
a penalty flag on the
Yeah,
play.
he got whipped down pretty hard. Looks like he hit his head, unfortunately.
Yeah, the training staff here for Westfield was on him pretty fast.
It's going to be one of those things we talked about is leaning into Jackson Tyre's ability to run the ball. He hasn't done as much this year. But unfortunately, the first time he does it here, he goes down.
Waiting Sean Norton looking. Jackson Tyre. Gets up. He says he's all right.
It's good to see.
Getting your Miller Medical Moment brought to you by Dr. Todd Miller. Give him a call, 915-6262 for an appointment.
Offensive holding against
So we
Bear
go back
River.
to your flag and holding.
Yeah, it's good to see. I mean, the trainer gave him back his helmet, which is a good sign usually. When the trainer's taking your helmet away, that's usually not a good sign. So we're hoping it wasn't anything serious. Glad to see him jogging off the field. Hopefully he can come back here in this game.
So we'll go back to the Wildcat. Clayton Barons in the back here with Dallin Rice and Ty Jones. Take the pitch. And good blocking here by Jones. Frees him up. Gain of a few yards, trying to get back to that original line of scrimmage. Tyre back in.
Tyre comes jogging back in. It's a good sign.
So now 2nd and about 17.
Clayton Barons runs the ball, forced out of bounds by Cooper Yoder. 2nd down, 17 at the 26.
Barons and Tyre in the backfield. Cash Avery in motion. And flag before this one. We got a false start.
Flag prior to the play.
Oh, encroachment.
Encroachment against the Longhorns.
Yeah, as I was going to
That's a
say,
5-yard
as
penalty.
we
It will
take over on this
remain
really good field position after that blocked punt, the holding penalty injury to Jackson Tyre kind of took the wind out of the sails there for a second, but it looks like we're getting back into a more second and reasonable here.
2 wideouts up top, 2 at the bottom. Throw across the middle of the field. Completed here to Tatum Stevens and a late hit.
To number 2.
Yeah, he took a shot.
Tatum
Good job of
Stevens,
him,
there was
of
a
Tatum
flag.
Stevens securing this little seam route right up the middle here. That slot receiver at the bottom of your screen, you'll see him come into the middle of 3 defenders. Looks like they're going to get a personal foul here. Get an automatic first down
Against Westfield.
That's tough when
That
you're
will result in half the
anymore with
distance
the
to
with the
goal.
rules they are in football
And the
at any
enforcement
level.
will result
Yeah.
in
They're
a
going to
first
try to
down.
protect those players, protect those defenseless players as they're going up to make a catch. You know, good fortune there for the Bears to be able to get an automatic first down and set up first and goal here.
Still 8 minutes and 46 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Stevens goes in motion. Tyre looking his way. 2 guys in there. Jones almost could have caught that one too, but we got a touchdown here for Bear River. This is Cash Avery.
Pass is complete.
Great
For a
catch here by
touchdown
Cash Avery. Yeah, you
from
called it.
Jackson
They
Tyre
had
to
one defender
Cash
for
Avery
two
the
of our biggest receivers. It's not going to bode well.
In to attempt the point after touchdown, number 0.
Yeah, usually
Stone
what you'll see there is you'll see
The holder is
Ty
number
Jones
9,
going a little
Cash
bit more
Avery.
shallow on his route, and Cash Avery going a little
The
bit deeper into the
snapper
end
is
zone,
number
but they
5, Corbett
kind of stuck
Riley.
closer together than you'd want them to if you're an offensive coordinator. But when there's only one defender out there, it's all right. So
Yep. Stone Higley for the point after. Bear River able to strike first. Kick is up and kick is good. So a 7-0
after
lead
is
here for
good
Bear
with 8:39
River in the first
remaining in
quarter
the
with
first
8 minutes and
quarter.
39
Bear River
seconds.
7,
We're going to thank some
Westfield
sponsors. We'll be
0.
right back.
For 20 years, Valley View Granite has offered our local community the best quality and service for their home countertops. With the addition of Marble Ventures in Ogden, Utah, our team is now able to offer the same reliable and dependable service for their showers, tub surrounds, and more. With locations from Sandy to Idaho Falls, we offer the best value without sacrificing quality for your build or remodel. Come in and see us today. Valley View Granite, enhancing places people gather.
And the kickoff here from Stone Higley into the end zone as we welcome you back here to Westfield High School. Bear River on top
Kickoff is
7-0.
in the end zone for a touchback. It'll be first down. Longhorns at their own 20.
The Longhorns go 3 and out, get a fill or a punt block. Trying to look for something different here. Their second time out. Now trailing by a touchdown. Stacking the wideouts here at the bottom of your screen. Oh, they'll stack them on top too. Oh, man of motion, Boston Cap. Abbott with a low snap, able to get it up. First time on the ground, we'll see.
Trayson Hunt takes the handoff
Hunt
from Abbott.
on the run, but I guess that's not
He's
the first
brought down
run.
by number 18,
Yeah.
Brecken Haynes.
Daxton Bingham met him.
that's kind of their bread and butter run play there.
Pick
That
up
little
of
quick
6
handoff
at
up the middle to
26,
Trayson
second
Hunt.
down and 4 for the Longhorns.
But you'll see a lot of motion here with Boston Cap. They like to get him in motion right here. Fake that jet sweep, trying to get the eyes of the defense going different places, but the Bears do a good job there.
They were locked on Hunt that time. Give him a loss of 2.
Daxton Bingham, I
Trayson
think, was the
Hunt
first guy there
was the
again.
ball carrier. There was a den of Bears to meet him. Loss of 1,
So
third
third and
down
5.
5.
3 wideouts up top, only 1 down here at the bottom.
Yeah, you see Ty Jones at the top of the line of scrimmage there. More 4 down front here.
Brecken on the bottom, a little trouble with it. Abbott can't pick it up, and I think Bear River's going to have good field position again.
The fumble is recovered by Bear River.
Yeah, I don't
Recovery
think
was
Ty
made by
Abbott
number
ever
8,
really
tight
had
end
control of
Jones.
that snap. That's twice on that drive. He had a couple snaps that were low and hot coming right at his ankles and his
Fans, we
shins, and
remind
that's
you
hard to
head
do as a
outside
quarterback.
The gates to visit the food trucks. Before they leave, they have
another great starting
Fry
field
Guys,
position here for the
Zeppies,
Bears.
and a taco truck.
It's kind of
They'll
got to be a
leaving
breath of
soon,
fresh
so
air
take
for the
advantage
Bears now.
as
You
soon as
know,
you
all
can.
season this has kind of been working against them. The turnovers, you know, the bad
Yeah.
field position. It's been a real good change of pace for them so far in this game. We're only about 5 minutes in now, and they're in the red zone again.
Two lineouts up top. You got Jones kind of as a tight end. Going to Breger for the pylon. That's a catch.
Give it
And
to
that's
him.
a touchdown for Bear River.
18-yard touchdown pass from Jackson.
Eli Breger's, he's so
number
sure-handed. He's
24,
got
Eli
such good
Breger.
body control. That is
Touchdown
right up
Bears.
his alley and his skill set of what he can do as a receiver. That is an awesome job, awesome throw by Tyre. Getting another quick strike there for the Bears.
Take a Valley View look at this catch here by Breger. So 13-0. Stone Higley trying to make it 14-0, and he will.
Stone Higley
Still with a
converts
lot of time to go here in the
point after
first. Bears quickly up top,
with
14-0, 7
left
minutes
in
and
the first
21
quarter.
seconds.
Yeah, you
Bear River
can't
14,
feel much better
Westfield
if
0.
you're the Bears. You know, everything's going your way. Two turnovers on, you know, fumble recovery, punt block, special teams getting involved. Two really good offensive plays to get into the end zone. Passes from Tyre to two different receivers. Things are looking like they're clicking really well so far.
All right, we'll step aside real quick and be right back.
Cache Valley Bank is dedicated to fostering local businesses, aiding financial growth, and building strong relationships. From personal to business banking, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
Stone Higley, deep for Westfield.
Yeah, maybe Stone Higley needs to be a player to bank on too. He hasn't missed a whole lot of extra
Kick is
points
out of the end
this
zone.
season.
Touchback.
At the rate he's going
First down,
tonight, he's going to need to go
Longhorns
ice
out
down
there
that
on
leg a little
20.
bit. He's been busy so far.
Another one goes into the end zone here from Higley. Still 7 minutes and 21 seconds. Well, Bear River was getting the turnovers last week against Skyview. The only difference is we wasn't getting points out of those turnovers.
Yeah, there was a lot of, you know, having trouble capitalizing in the red zone, trying to settle for field goals, and the field goals were not hitting either. So it was just bad all around, and it's a good change of pace here for the Bears to be able to see so many things working well.
Kind of a broken play here, able to get it to Hunt, but nope, they say incomplete, hit the ground. Probably the better thing to have happen.
You'll see Ty Savitt roll to the top of your screen here and look to throw back to the running back.
Second and 10.
Brecken just stays with him.
Haynes, yeah, he does a good job reading that, not letting him, just reading that play and have nowhere for him to go, causing a broken play there and for no gain, bringing up 2nd and 10.
Abbott back to pass again. Throws it short, knocked away. Cash Avery on the coverage.
Pass
Trying to go
intended
into
for
number 1, Boston
Boston Cap broken up by number 9, Cash Avery.
Stops the clock,
It's
7:08.
third down and 10.
Another third down here for Westfield.
Yep, if you're the Bears, got to be aware of where Jaden Fowers is. He's going to be the receiver at the top of your screen. That's where most likely Tyson's going to be able to be looking, trying to get this first down here.
Gonna step up into the pocket. Good hole to step up into. That's going to be first down here for the Longhorns. The Cotton brought down here by number 8, Camden
Pass
Murphy.
is complete to number 8, Camden Murphy.
He's kind of
brought
left
down by
alone there in
number
the middle, kind of.
31, Clayton Murray. It is a Longhorn
Ty
first
Savitt
down.
was staring him down that entire play. He's able to step up out of the pressure, going to him again.
Might have got a hand on this one.
Pass
Number
intended
14.
for Camden
Tice
Murphy
Capner.
is incomplete.
That was a great job by Tice Capner.
Defensive coverage
go
by
back
number
and
14, Tice Capner.
Watch him here.
It is second
He does a
and 10.
good job just running with the receiver, turning his head back. And that's good. It's a good sign for him. He's had a rough couple of games a few times this season, going against some really good receivers in the region. Kind of picked on a little bit, but there does a good job showing improvement game to game here, which is a
Trayson
good
Hunt
sign
runs
for
the
the
ball.
Bears.
Hunt with the run up the middle, tackled here by Ty
Tackled by
Jones.
number 8,
Hunt able to
Tyden
cross the
Jones.
40. Marking down at the 42.
Gain of 4, 3rd down 6 for the Longhorns.
3rd and 6 here for Westfield. And in motion is Sandoval. They go over to Cap. Cap out of bounds at around midfield. And that's going to be another first down here for Westfield.
Yeah, he does this all these little now
Pass
routes.
is complete.
Boston Cap just
To
turns
Boston
and catches
Cap.
this ball.
Escorted out of bounds by
Something
Tice
that they can
Caitner.
see a lot of times.
At
Quarterbacks
the
will read
50-yard
that
line, that's a Longhorn
number of defenders
first down.
that they have over covering receivers. You know, he can make that decision on the field and do a good job of getting back-to-back first downs on this drive now.
Having to throw again, going long again, and this time bringing it in for a catch. Huge
Deep ball
pass.
to number 8,
Brought down
Camden
again by
Murphy.
Camden Murphy.
From Ty
Yeah,
Sabbath.
we just got done talking
And
how
a
good
Longhorn first
Tice
down
Caitner's been doing. It's not all his fault this
at the
time. You see
20-yard
Camden
line.
Murphy. He kind of does what receivers are trained to do, kind of keep him at arm's distance. Not quite a push off, but pushes off just enough to not draw a flag and still make that catch.
But gonna scramble out to his right. Fly comes in here on this one. Might be coming back as of now. A touchdown, but
There is a penalty
holding on the
flag
scramble.
on the play.
Yeah, we got a pink and a yellow flag, so
You got a Longhorn, I believe. Hopefully just cramping up, but he's
down
in a
there.
little pain.
It looks like this one's coming back for some type of hold in the area of holding. It looks like.
Yeah. Maybe call holding.
Holding penalty against Westfield. That will negate the run.
Get a holding on 55 there is on the wrong side of the jersey of Bracken Haynes. More important story here for the Longhorns. You got a lineman down here at the 20.
Yeah, Tice Abbott is able to show how capable of a runner he is when he gets outside the pocket. It's been a really good drive set up here by the Longhorns. See if they can overcome some of these. This penalty here.
Mason Peterson's your injured Longhorn getting helped off the field.
And he's one of the senior offensive line, one of the
Injured
seniors here.
Longhorn is number 56, Mason
He's
Peterson.
he was highlighted at the beginning of the year. He was going to be one of the anchors for this offensive line.
And we're hoping speedy recovery and returning to the game for him.
That's yeah, he's not putting any weight on that leg coming off the field. It's not looking good.
Bad thing happening here on senior night. 5 minutes and 42 seconds. There's a handoff here to Hunt. A lot of room to run here on the near side. Good open field tackle.
Trayson Hunt delivers the ball with football in hand. Stop made by number 14.
So they get back to the
Tice
original line
Caitner.
of scrimmage with that run.
Yeah, Trayson Hunt does a good job getting outside here. There are two receivers down here on the bottom of the formation do a good job sealing that play off. Trayson Hunt does a good job finishing that off really physically over Tice Caitner. They'll go back to him again.
Flag on the play as Hunt
Trayson Hunt runs the ball.
reaches
He's
across the
brought down by
20-yard
number
line.
1.
Would be a gain of
Gunnar
1.
Christensen.
We'll catch the flag now.
Another area of holding here. A lot of times these receivers who are not they don't train a lot of run blocking can often get hands outside, draw a lot of holding penalties if they're not careful.
Offensive holding against
So right when you got back to the
Westfield,
original line of
10-yard
scrimmage, you go right back.
infraction.
You'll see it here. You'll see these receivers at the bottom of your screen come down. And
Oh,
you'll see
yeah.
it right there. They're just, as a receiver, you're not used to coming up and trying to drop your hips and get your hands inside. It's just not something you're really used to doing. And you can draw those holding penalties pretty easily if you're not careful.
Got to get to the 10-yard line for a first down. Abbott with a good pocket, and pass interference going to be called this time. here
Penalty
Bear
flag
River.
on the play.
Yeah, just got there a touch too early. I mean, I could have seen that going either way there. Tough break there for Gunnar Christensen coming up. Just getting there just a touch too early. Right there. That's right in front of the referee.
The receiver was
That's
capped.
interference against Bear River.
That's tough because that gives them the automatic first down too when you had them behind the chains.
Second down.
No, because where they were backed up, it's only a 15-yarder, so it's second
they
and
don't
5.
give them an automatic first. I thought, shoot. What? I was mistaken.
Throw, and Hunt wants that one back.
Pass intended for Jaden
Or
Fowers.
scared me, Jaden Fowers Jr.
Yeah, that went
Covering on the
straight
play,
off
number
his
6,
hands.
Riley
That's
Bingham.
something you don't really see a lot from Jaden Fowers. I mean, he was right at the line to gain. Ball hits him in the hands, just bounces off. He had the first down. They were going to convert. Puts him back in 3rd and 5 again.
15 receptions on the year. He's got 355 yards and 4 touchdowns. Like says, wants that one back. Here's a pick 6 here for Bear River. Gladen Barons down the sideline. There's your new course deal, and Barons turn it in to 6 here for Bear River.
Pass interception for a touchdown.
Westfield goes back to that now route that we talked about when they've been going down to Boston Cap at the bottom of the field here. Credit to Gladen Barons recognizing that and just being in the right place, right time. You can see his head turned. He's reading it the whole way.
75-yard touchdown.
I mean, credit to
return.
him being aware, knowing the formation, knowing the tendencies. That's one of those things, the play call before it ever even gets ran. And credit to him for, turning his linebacker or his running back skills on there too and breaking a tackle, getting in the paint.
So you do have a flag all the way back at the 44-yard line. But you had like 3 refs kind of shrugging their shoulders. So there must be 2 flags because the refs are without a hat.
Yeah, that's on a complete opposite side of the play too.
We'll get the call here from the white hat. Sideline warning.
Touchdown.
Sideline
counts.
warning against Bear River. The touchdown is good.
Looks like probably some of the Bears coaching staff or players got a little bit too excited. Ran into the referee as he was trying to follow that play downfield.
Maybe he didn't throw his hat as a flag. Maybe it got knocked off. Yeah.
For the point after touchdown.
I've never known too many referees to have that kind of speed to knock off a hat when you're running, but
Holder is
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I just thought there were 2 plays because after he's throwing his flag, if he sees another penalty, that's when they throw the flag. But Stone Higley here for the point after. Already 20-0, 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go.
The wind's picking up here a little bit. He's kicking right into the wind, but I don't think it should be a problem.
And it is not. Here for Stone Higley,
Point
making it
after is
21-0, 4 minutes 55 seconds. We'll step aside and bring you right back here to Westfield. Don't go anywhere.
21-0.
Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of small and large animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality, customized vet services with their dedicated team. Services include exams, vaccinations, surgeries, dentistry, fully equipped laboratory and pharmacy, along with x-ray and ultrasound. Many of these same services can be conveniently provided on the farm. Bear River Animal Hospital is filled with highly trained animal lovers who will provide the best care for the animals in your life. For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware, happily serving the community since 1976.
So still a lot of time really to go here in the first quarter. 4 minutes and just under 5, and for the sideline warning, they'll kick from the, well, no, they'll usually kick from the 40. Oh yeah, that was just a warning, so nothing really happens there. Stone Higley ready to kick off. Like you said, kicking into the wind. Now let's see if he can get it into the end zone for a touchback. The last 2 have been.
Yeah, be interesting to see here. Oh, he's going to get it.
Fielded at the 1 or 2, 1.5 maybe. On far side, good tackle.
That's a good job by that Bears coverage team. That kick return team for the Westfield has actually been one of their strengths on the season so far. They actually had a kick return for a touchdown last week against Spanish Fork. Good coverage there. It'll be interesting to see how Westfield responds now. I mean, they really kind of had their best drive of the game so far going, ending in a third turnover in a row now. So that's 3 drives with three different turnovers. But I mean, they should have at least a little positive. Well, as I say that, get tackled for a loss. I mean, they should have some positive things going forward here.
Jones and Bingham rock Hunt as he hits the line of scrimmage. Oh, looks like they give him a
carries
loss.
The ball brought down by number 20. Jackson Bingham and number 8, Tyden Jones. Loss of 1, second down 11.
Still 2 wideouts here at the bottom, 1 up at the top. Hunt and Abbott in the backfield. Abbott with the throw across the middle. Good catch.
You're right. Just
shy, yeah. Not gonna be yard
Pass
shy.
complete to number 36, Jaden Flowers.
Gonna bring up 3rd and 1. One more look at it here on the CNR
Making
replay. Like
the
they've been
defensive
for
stop,
being a
number
replay
6,
sponsor
Riley
all
Bingham.
season long.
At the 22, it's
Yeah,
third
these quick
down,
little
1 yard
passes
to go.
right behind the linebackers in the middle of the field. Be pretty effective when you have a run game like Westfield does.
Bingham. I don't think anybody touched him. He's just going to throw this one into the
Pass is
dirt.
incomplete.
After he got rid of Bingham, he had Jones running down at him.
Yeah, he
Number
was
20, Jackson Bingham.
that was more
4th
self-defense than I think it was playing football at that point. Good pressure there by the Bears. Bringing up 4th down. They do this formation a little bit. It looks like they're going for it, and you'll actually see Tice Abbott back up here and kick this one away.
And Bear River just lets that one
Tice Abbott
roll
puts the ball
all the
for
way into the
Westfield.
20-yard line.
And it is down to the 18-yard line.
And overshot the flag.
Yeah, some pushing and shoving there a little bit at the end of that one. I never really liked those little muddle huddles that they do. You'll see it really close here. Yeah.
That one's probably going to go against Bear River.
Yeah, I'm backing up a little bit further. It's just not a smart play. I mean, you have everything going for you in this game. You don't need to, kill yourself with penalties at this point.
3:31 still left to go.
Getting back to that formation that they punted out of. When you do that, I mean, a lot of times the defense won't have any returners back, as you saw, like in that one, for instance, the Bears didn't.
Yeah.
The ball was able to roll
Penalty
a
is
long,
half
long
the
ways.
distance.
But man,
They
that
will
is such a
begin the
shallow,
drive
shallow
at their own
distance to be
9-yard
punting from.
line.
It really easily gets blocked. And if you've already had one blocked this game, I'd probably go more traditional formation if I'm Westfield, but worked out for them there.
Yeah, the ball hit at the 30, but ended up rolling into the 20. I think they marked it down at the 19, but that's where you got to get for a first down now after the penalty. And out here to Barons, yes. Able to spin free. Making 2 guys miss. He gets
Bladen
back.
Barons runs the ball.
And Frank Mace could do first
Stopped by
down
number
on 1
5,
run.
Phoenix Sandoval.
Look at this hole right here at the
Correction, 6,
right on the
David
right-hand
Chapman
side of the
stop.
offensive line. I think I maybe
It
could have
is at
even ran
the
through that hole.
21-yard line and a first down. for
Great
Bear
job
River.
there by the Bears offensive line. Great job by Bladen Barons being able to make that first down as well.
Get a little bit breathing room here for Bear River. Not on the same page here on this pass. Trying to go back
Incomplete
over
pass
to Eli
intended for number
Brager.
24, Eli
They
Brager.
almost looked like Tyre just double
Covering
clutched that one
for
just a
the
little bit.
Longhorns,
Didn't put as
Lucas
much
Black,
zip on the
number
ball as
12.
he normally does. Just off target just a bit.
I think Nucor Steel, they're your Nucor Steel sponsor. And we've had plenty of them already. And this one, a fumble, an interception. And I fear to Gladen.
Off tackle to
And that was a little
number
patient. You
22,
saw him wanting to cut a little
Bladen
early, and he
Barons.
held back and waited for
Yeah.
a better
Number
hole.
13.
Bears are almost running.
Cade Brown makes
It's
the
almost
stop
like a
for
2
the
tight
Longhorns.
ends formation here. Something we haven't seen them do all year. You'll see Ty Jones up on the end of the line of scrimmage. Most of the time he's in a little off, ace back formation there, but they're actually putting him with another H there. It is a wonders to open up the run game on the inside. We've already seen the benefits of it so far tonight.
Tyre gonna pass. Gonna have to scramble out to his right. Still looking downfield. Just gonna dump this down the sideline, incomplete.
Yeah, we're gonna get the penalty here of pushing him out of bounds late.
Incomplete pass, penalty flag on the play.
He got shoved. He's already out of bounds. Looks like he took a pretty good shove. It should be an automatic first down for the Bears here. And the extra 15 yards. Couldn't be going much better for you if you're the Bears right now.
Against
No.
Westfield, that's a 15-yard penalty.
I mean, I think I can say all season long the quarters have been going by fast, so especially the first quarter, but this one is
yeah, when you're
making up for it.
Yeah, when you're scoring as many touchdowns, as many. I mean, I don't know if we've been keeping track of penalties so far tonight, but man, there has been a lot of them.
So with the penalty, that's a Frank Mason can do first down. 3 wideouts here at the bottom. One up at the top. Tyron Jones in the backfield, and Jones will get his first carry of the ball game and a gain of 3.
Tyron
Go
Jones
back to more of the traditional counter play that you see the Bears do with
Platt.
2 pulling linemen. Ty Jones running right up the
middle
middle there.
2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
When you see those run plays like that, I mean, with only a 5-down lineman, it just condenses that front 7 of the defense so much and makes those holes a little bit tighter.
Tyre will throw this one, and goes incomplete. Avery.
He tried to grab onto that defender and make it look like he was being held back. That one wasn't going to be catchable either way. Get back with the formation we were just talking about. You know, when we've seen the Bears go in that true tight end with the ace back, you know, on the end line of scrimmage as well, really does a lot to, you know, mess up a lot of the reads for a front 7 of a defense. Can open up a lot of holes for a run game as we've seen so far tonight.
With 3 wideouts here at the bottom on 3rd down. Take the handoff. Wide receiver screen here to Brager, but he's got nowhere to go. The Longhorns.
The screen is read
into the backfield
by number 62.
Almost looks like this ball gets tipped. They're trying to do this quick wide receiver screen to the top here.
Catch was made by number 24. Tackle for loss by Jorgensen.
You see, it almost looks like it got tipped right there. It just takes a little bit too long to get to him. He's not able to get up there behind his blockers. But Bears will punt.
Number 27, Dallin Rice.
Jorgensen, first man there here for the Longhorns. And the ball will roll, be down inside the 20.
There are multiple flags on the play.
We got flags all the way back to the punter area, so maybe we got a roughing the kicker.
He's talking to the Westfield coaches.
Carter Wilson coming off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. We would like to thank
case.
Doxy Family Chiropractic for their generous sponsorship. And Adam Doxy would like to wish his daughter Ella a happy 18th birthday. Ella, you're 18. Celebrate.
So Waite's wondering what's going on.
And meantime, everybody else is ready to play football, but we're having.
Well, we went over and addressed the Westfield coach.
They're still having a lengthy conversation down here with Carter Wilson, the Westfield coaches. Looks like we'll get a call here.
So personal fouls against both teams, wipe them away, and we'll continue on.
Didn't really see what happened there, but there has been a little bit of chippiness so far in this game between both these teams.
They may be opening up a new rivalry, but I'm pretty sure that Westfield's going to be bumped up to 5A after this year.
Yeah, they got A lot of growth happening out in this area for sure.
There's a handoff up to Hunt.
Inside handoff
Gets to
to
the
number
20-yard
39.
line. Gain of
Trace and
3.
Hunt.
And as you're a new program like
Brought down by
Westfield
number
is,
32, Brady Payne.
I mean, it's tough to come in an inaugural season like this. I mean, the majority of their
Gain of
kids
2,
were
second
pulled
down
from
and 8.
different high schools.
At the
You know, a
20.
lot of these guys came from Roy High School last year, and they're kind of coming here trying to establish a whole new team, new culture, new system. You know, getting to know your teammates, your classmates for the first time. It's not an easy thing to do, and they've hasn't showed up in the win column for them so far this year very much. But like you said, there's probably good opportunities for them as they keep going up in region, division, everything like that. And their head coach Eric Jones came from Bingham. He's been an assistant at the college level as well. And he's had some pretty good success where he's been. So I imagine Westfield will continue to get better and better.
And another miscue here for Westfield, and Ava just going to land on this one all the way back to the 6-yard line.
They've had a few of these issues tonight
There's
with the
the
center quarterback
Longhorns
exchange.
retain possession.
They've come in low and fast. They come high and slow. Just find the happy medium on both. As a former center myself, and those centers don't get enough credit for how hard that job can be sometimes.
So now a long way to go. About 22 yards and a timeout going to be taken.
That's the end of the quarter.
That concludes the first period. Bear River leads 21-0.
Well, there you have it. End of the first 21.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to make you aware that Monica
we'll flip
and
the
her
field, get ready
Wasatch
for the
Kids team
second
is
quarter.
back with their
when we come back.
gambling gun to shoot out more.
With over 60 years of experience and personalized service, Guild Mortgage is your key to home ownership in Box Elder County and beyond. Friends and neighbors you know and trust. Trudy, Chris, Julie, Shannon, Rollin, Tara, Brittany, Andy, Chelsea. Stop by or give us a call today. Guild Mortgage, own what matters.
Still 3rd and long here for Westfield as we welcome you back here to the second quarter. Have it in the backfield here with Hunt. They're looking to pass, throwing out of the end zone and incomplete. Double coverage.
Yeah, they're trying to go back
Camden Murphy.
to go to Camden Murphy here. He had a good catch. Couple drives so far in this game. A couple drives ago in this game,
Josh
but
Avery at number 14.
good coverage there by the Bears. Almost looked like they were holding him just a little bit, but got away with it and forcing the punting situation.
Well, we would say that, but another flag on the play, wouldn't you know it? And that's roughing the passer.
Penalty is a
Won't give him a first down, but it'll get him
against
a lot closer and still
Bear
3rd
River.
down.
15-yard penalty and an accompanying
See
automatic
if we can
first
see
down.
it. Who's coming in? Yeah.
Yeah, I did not see who got him, but I was seeing who got in there, but I mean that'll unfortunately for the Bears give Westfield a fresh set of downs and a better field position here.
Handoff. Hit a Hunt. Driving inside. Bears bring the pressure from
Tracy
that far
Hunt goes
side.
off tackle on the left side.
Be a gain of maybe 2.
He's met by a den of Bears after a gain of 2 yards.
Yep.
Second and 8 here for the Longhorns. 2 wideouts here at the bottom, 1 at the top. Ooh, and a hard count. Here from Abbott. Draws them off sides.
Good use of the hard count there by Westfield. And the Bears at this point are really
Dead
just
ball
kind
encroachment against Bear
of teeing
River.
off a little bit here, trying to just get
5-yard
upfield
penalty.
as fast as they can.
It is still second down.
The Westfield offensive line's been banged up a little bit. You know, some of those defensive guys can be licking their chops, and it's a really good way to slow that rush down. Using the hard count.
So instead of a 2nd and 8, puts them at 2nd and 3. Still the same formation. Abbott back to pass. Abbott with a lot of time and a guy wide open. Here on the near side, gonna truck a guy across the midfield, getting into Bear River territory.
Cash Colahan, who we've
from
talked about as a defender, does a good
busts out
job
a couple
here.
of tackles and gets inside
Tice Abbott
Bear
has a
territory, brought down
great time to
finally
throw
by
this ball.
number
Finds
27.
Colahan leaking out of the backfield.
Dallin
He does a
Rice.
good job. Brings that defensive mindset to the ball carrying there and just lays the wood at the end of that. Brings up another first down here for Westfield.
Hunt going out wide. Here's the throw down sideline. Good catch. Boston Cap bringing it in for another first down.
Pass is complete from
The
Abbott to
Longhorns
Boston
moving
Cap.
now, and they did that in their last possession, but
Covering
ended
on
up
the
getting
play, number
picked
1.
off.
Back-to-back plays here. The
Gunnar
Westfield
Christensen
offensive line does a pretty
At
good
the
job of holding up in
34-yard
pass
line. That's
protection.
another
Tice Abbott
Westfield
rolls
first
out,
down.
able to find Boston Cap. Westfield doing it again, moving the ball. See if they can limit the turnovers this time.
Hard throw. This one incomplete. Going back over to Cap.
Incomplete
Gonna be
pass.
2nd and 10.
intended
Stop
for
the clock.
Boston
10 minutes
Cap.
and 20 seconds.
Covering on the play, Gunnar
Yeah.
Christensen.
Past 2 completions that Westfield has had, the Bears only brought 3 or 4 rushers. It's allowed the Westfield offensive line to be able to pick that up a lot easier. It's when you start bringing the 5 and 6-man pressures, really causes a lot of stress on an offensive line. Really can mess up the how they're identifying the front. You see the center here; he's kind of pointing out who they're identifying, who they're going to be blocking. You start bringing a lot more pressure, like they do here. That can cause a lot of issues.
And there's another new course steal this time. Quaden Murray. He's going to get lit up from behind and see that guy coming. Holds on to the ball. We get a first down here
Pass
for Bear River.
intercepted by
Yeah, we
number
just talked
31,
about it.
Quaid Murray.
Westfield's putting together a few drives,
down
but the
by
turnovers just keep
Cap
popping up for Westfield.
After a 20-yard return for the Bears.
I guess they got the Bear River disease now.
We had Gunnar Christensen untouched coming around the end.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. When they bring more pressure, that offensive line for Westfield has a harder time picking all of it up and kind of sorting it all out. That's one of those things that, you have to have a lot of time. A lot of guys have to start gelling and a lot of communication to be able to pick up pressures like that. I almost thought they were going to have a sack there, but it turns into a turnover. Great job by Quaden Murray bringing that one in.
First and 10 here for Bear River, and quarterback keeper ducks out, gain of 5.
Quarterback keeper Jackson Tyre gets to the right edge.
That's one thing we talked about a little bit. Tyre's
Picks
running
up
ability
about
this
5
game.
yards.
Last time we tried running, he got slung out of bounds and got hurt a little bit. But one thing that he
Shoved
did
out
a
of
lot
bounds by
more
number
of as he's
62,
come up through the programs
Judson
on the
Jorgensen
JV level.
for
He's
the
run the ball
Longhorns.
really, really well. It's good to see him kind of leaning back into that here a little bit and letting him, flex that skill a little bit of being a running quarterback as well as a passing quarterback.
2nd and 4 here for Bear River. And off here to Barons. He's breaking it out to the outside.
Great job by Barons there just to
Jet sweep number
get
22.
back up to the line of
Clayton
scrimmage and not
Barron.
get tackled for a loss. You'll see the H-back
Brought down by
here
number
just off the
16,
line of
Cooper
scrimmage
Roundy
there at the
for
tight end. He'll
Westfield.
come here, but Westfield
At
does
the
a good job of
47-yard
reading
line,
that
it is
formation and that kind of
third down,
play,
2 yards to
stringing
go.
it out.
And Cooper Roundy coming from like the safety position to make that tackle.
Gave him a pretty good spot on that run.
Bring up 3rd and 2 here for Bear River. Tatum the man in motion. Quarterback keeper all the way. Tyre's going to bounce this to the outside, and Hunt's going to bring him down.
Quarterback sack.
Yeah, they're trying to set up this outside
Number
run here
39,
for Tyre.
Jason Hunt for the Longhorns.
Tatum Stevens was a receiver at the top of the screen here. You see him come in motion. They're going to try to pin the defense inside, but give the Longhorns defense some credit for stringing out those last 2 run plays.
In punt formation for the Bears, number 27.
Bringing up a 4th down.
Dallin Rice.
Cap back to receive here for the Longhorns. Fair catch call. Inside the 30,
Fair
now to be
catch taken by
29.
number 1 Boston Cap. Longhorn possession at their own 29-yard line, first and 10.
First turnover. Bear River hasn't been able to turn into points.
Yeah, it's one thing that, you know, kind of after that first quarter I was thinking about was, you know, this is kind of unknown territory for the Bears a little bit, dealing with success. How are you going to respond? You know, guys got to stay engaged, got to stay mentally focused. It can be real easy when you get up, you know, as fast as you did to lose focus and allow the other team to get back into the game.
And off here to Cap.
Number 1 Boston
Westfield
Cap.
loves using Cap in that kind of jet sweep formation. He's got great speed, and they do a good job setting up some blocks here, getting a good run there on first down.
Try with the same formation this time, almost at 8 minutes here in the second quarter. Abbott back to passing, gonna get pushed there by Gunnar Christensen and almost picked off again. Here by Quaid Murray, looking for his second.
Number 31.
They got pressure right away. Couldn't get a number on who it was, but he comes in and tries to shoulder check Tice Abbott there and just kind of bounces off of him. If he wraps him up, he can get a sack there.
Yeah, Abbott's a pretty good sized quarterback.
He's not small by any means, but almost turns it into a turnover. It's just bad plays all around for Westfield there.
Another high snap. Abbott able to track it down. Trying to turn something in from nothing, and this one incomplete.
Pass intended for Jaden
Yeah, the snap can really throw off the timing. I mean, a lot of these routes that these offenses try to put together are established on timing, on rhythm. And if you have a quarterback that's waiting on a snap or having to gather a snap, a lot of times it can cause those windows that you were trying to throw into to be closed by the time you're ready to throw it. Another quick pooch punt there.
This one gonna roll out of bounds before it gets to
Punt
the
is
20.
out of bounds.
Maybe marked it.
First
At
down
the 20.
for the Bears at their own 24.
If you're the Bears coaching staff, on fourth down, you know, tell your defensive line if it's fourth down and they're not bringing in their punter, you know, Tice Abbott will do those pooch punts, but man, they're very easy to get in there and block because of just how shallow he is.
So the Bears defense able to get off the field once again. 7 minutes and 37 seconds. Still have to go here before halftime. 3 wideouts there at the top. Tyre looks back to pass, going to step inside and get brought down here by the Longhorns.
Tackle for loss by the Longhorns.
2-yard
Number
sack
52,
here for Westfield.
Carter Wilson.
Yeah, this is the
at
first time
53,
that Westfield's been
Braxton
able to get some real pressure.
Defensively for
And
Westfield.
they just do it with their front
Loss of
four.
2,
They don't
second
bring
and 12.
anybody else. Tyre has been doing this a lot so far this season. He tries to take off a lot of times when he doesn't really need to. I mean, when he can stand in there in the pocket and just let some of those receivers come in and not take off so quick, and they're costing a little bit.
Trying to get it all back in once and overthrown. Tatum Stevens.
Busted coverage
Pass
here.
was intended for Tatum Stevens.
Tatum Stevens had
Incomplete.
no one around him
Third
at
down
all.
and 12.
Some miscommunication in the secondary here. Tyre just misses him, but man, Tatum Stevens, man, he could have.
Corbin Price looks the opposite. Looks back and see if he's thrown it yet, and then he just loses. Stevens.
Well, that was 6 points for Stevens there. Yeah, Tyre's gonna be wishing he had that one back.
3 wideouts at the top. Here's your quick slant. It's going to get him a yard shy of the first down from 3rd and 12. Good catch here from Tatum Stevens.
We'll bring up 4th down here.
Pass was complete.
Good quick
to
pass. I
Tatum
mean, this is where
Stevens.
this is where his skills are. These quick passes, just getting the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Tatum Stevens does a good job here. And we're gonna have a penalty.
And a hard count draws him off sides. So that'll give a first down. Now we can
against
run the
you'll
CNR
see-
replay.
You'll see Tatum Stevens here. He's your middle receiver at the top of your screen. He does a good job of just cutting in here, showing his hands. Makes a nifty move there. Gets it in 4th and short. And Bears do a good job using that hard count, drawing the first down.
Couple wideouts up top, couple down here at the bottom.
But if you're Stevens, if you're this offensive coaching staff for the Bears, those quick passes are where Ty can just make his right there again. Another quick pass. That's where he needs to live. That's where he just needs to be able to. They're gonna mark that incomplete.
See on the replay, see what we see.
But I mean that's.
Hey, let's get loud with the cheerleaders.
That's where Jackson Tyre needs to make his money. I mean, I know he doesn't make any money doing this, but I mean that's where his skill sets are in those quick passes.
Good eye on the ref. It looks like it does hop on the turf. And up here to Gladen Barons. Good little pressure from the line.
Number 22.
3rd and a little bit closer. 5 minutes and 50
Barons.
seconds to go.
Brought down by number 7, Corbin Price, and 53, Brexton White.
3rd and 7. After the dive play.
Yeah, Barron's coming off the field there, getting a breather. He's had a good game so far, but this is probably the most football he's played all year. You know, being injured at the beginning of the year. You're not. You can run and lift as much as you want, but that's just being in game shape's just not quite the same.
Man, they left Jones wide open. He's making him pay for it. Then
Pass
Frank
for
to
a
first down
to
and
number 8,
into Longhorns
Titus
territory.
Jones.
Yep, good job by Jones here, just leaking out of the backfield. A lot of times when they're running these zone defenses like you see Westfield running, nobody really accounts for the running back, especially coming out of the backfield.
Here's a good throw and catch here to Tatum
Pass is
Stevens, who gets it down to
Tatum
the
Stevens.
35.
He's tackled by.
Where did Tatum
Lucas
Stevens
Flack for
start
Westfield.
running from? He was like
That was
20,
almost like it. That was
20
almost,
yards off the ball, and he just kind of got a running start like we're in the
like
CFL or something.
Arena League, yeah.
And I had not seen that before. At least not in American football.
Time, back to pass. Going for Breger, and that's
He's
a
got
catch.
it. That's a great job
You
getting
only
that
need-
foot down.
You only need one
Complete
foot.
pass. From Jackson
Longhorns
Tyre to
don't
number
believe it. Let's
24,
take a look
Eli
at it here on the
Breger.
CNR replay.
Breger does such a good job with his body control. You've already seen him
Making
catch a
the
touchdown
stop,
pass.
number 11.
Yeah, he's got that down.
Dejan Merrill
Yeah, he gets
at
that.
the 8-yard line. It
Looks
is
good to
first
me,
and goal.
but I mean, he does such a good job. You know, he's just a sophomore, but he's going to have a good couple of years in front of him. He's just so good at controlling his body
I
and
was going to
bringing
say
the ball in.
the body control was on point on that one. There's another pass play here from Tyre. He's going to roll out here to his right. Looks like everybody's covered. Tuck and run, get a little bit closer. Maybe
Quarterback
out of the
keeper.
5-yard line. Going to be second and goal.
Jackson Tyre
Tyre
escorted
really-
out of bounds by
There was
number
really
12.
nowhere for him to go
Lucas
on this
Flack
play.
at number
Everybody was
7,
really
Corbin
well
Price.
covered. That's one tough
3
part
yards
about being
gained,
down here in the
second
red
and
zone.
goal
The
at the
field really
5.
condenses. As receivers, when your quarterback scrambles, you're taught to, come back to the quarterback, find some open space, and when you're down there this close, not a whole lot of open space available. Tyre does the most, makes the most of it by scrambling for a few yards.
Clayton Barons in the backfield. Ooh, Breger almost stumbles here in the backfield, able to get back underneath his feet, but driven right back here by Corbin Price.
Number 22, Clayton Barons, is tackled for loss by number 7, Corbin Price.
Corbin Price has been doing a good job on defense today for the Longhorns.
Line, 3rd down goal.
He's been everywhere a little bit, making good plays. Drives the Bears back about 4 yards here, bringing up 3rd and goal from about the 9. For as slow as the first quarter went, we're down, close to 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go towards half here.
We're making it up here in the second quarter. 2 runouts here at the bottom. Breger up at the top. Excuse me, 3 at the bottom. Didn't see Avery. Here's a throw back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Pass intended for
Tatum
number
trying
2,
to bring that in one-handed.
Yeah, you'll see Tyre here. He does a great job of hanging in the pocket. What we were just kind of talking about a little bit earlier. What he struggled with a little bit, he wants
Cooper
to take
Ramey
off and use his legs.
For the Longhorns.
He does a good job of hanging in the pocket and just needs to drive that football just a little bit more so it doesn't go off the hands of
into a
Tatum Stevens in the back of the end
Bear
zone.
River.
Stone Higley.
Number 0, Stone Higley.
26-yarder.
Chip shot for Stone.
Kicking with the little breeze that you got. It's up, and it is good.
It's a good sign for the
Field goal
Bears.
is good with
After the
3:24
field goal
left
woes
until
of
half.
last week, the interior of that field goal block held up really, really well. Stone Higley was able to drive it through and increase this lead to 24.
And we'll step aside. Be right back.
Central Milling is the farmer, the miller, and the baker working to preserve American farmland for tomorrow while preserving the highest quality of flour and grains to the bakers of today. Select the best products for your family by using Central Milling Company. Rock and Roll Construction Products, providing U-Cart concrete and landscaping products. For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life.
Bear River pitching a shutout. Here's a little low kick. He's going to take a hop and field it here at the 2-yard line. And that Breger.
Cayman Cap with the return for
tackle.
Westfield.
Yeah, that
There's
alley
a
for
penalty
Westfield
flag
was
on the
there.
play.
We mentioned a little bit earlier, their kickoff return team has been a strength of theirs. They had that alley set up, just closed just a little bit earlier than they wanted to.
Bennett on the tackle for Bear River.
If you're Westfield now, I mean, this is a good opportunity. I mean, you've had everything kind of go against you as far as turnovers. I mean, penalties have been kind of even on both sides, but man, you turn the ball over a lot. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You can put together a drive here and get some points. I believe they're starting with the ball in the second half as well, so you can really kind of turn around your fortunes in this game a little bit.
Deep ball, and it lands out of bounds.
Cash Avery does a good job ranging over.
Pass intended
breaking that one up.
For Phoenix Sandoval. Covering on the play was number 9, Cash Avery.
So Westfield still has all 3 timeouts, 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go.
You got plenty of time here. You're not in a hurry. You definitely don't want to give the ball back to Bear River here for them to get another opportunity to get points in this half. You can go in and get some points here. Ideally, get a touchdown and to get this back to a 2-score game going into the second half.
Keep it on the ground here with Hunt.
Trayson Hunt runs the ball. Stopped by number 27, Dallin
slow
Rice.
there. He's kind of their bell cow in the backfield. They get him involved a lot, and he runs hard. Hope he's all right.
Now 3rd and 8. 3 wideouts up at the top. He's looking left all the way, going deep and out of reach.
Pass
intended
is
for Phoenix Sandoval.
For Phoenix Sandoval.
Good job by Quade Murray there,
Covering
getting
on
his
the
head
play,
around.
number 31, Quade Murray. 4th down for the Longhorns.
See it here. Good shot of Quade here, running with the receiver. You'll watch him turn his head around here. It's exactly how you're coached to do it. And when you don't do that, I mean, that just makes it real easy to call those pass interference penalties. Textbook there by Quade Murray.
Tatum Stevens gonna let it go. Inside the 25, mark it at the
Punt
24.
is down by number 80.
Another one of those
Brennan
quick
Buckway.
pooch punts by Westfield. Yeah, love to see the Bear River coaching staff just, alert those guys on that. Hey, if Tice is staying in there on 4th down, he's going to do that quick little pooch punt. Bring that pressure right up the middle. Good opportunity here for the Bears to go get some more points. Going into halftime.
2 minutes and 18, and they also have all 3 timeouts. Start off with Gladen Behrens on the ground. Getting to the 30,
Off tackle, number 22, Clayton Behrens. Corbin Price and Cash
He's done a
Coulihan
good
make
job.
the stop for the Longhorns.
Kind of his first full game back as a starter. We're talking a little bit
6
about
yards gain,
being
2nd
back
down
in
and
game
4 at
shape
the
is
30.
definitely not the same as just being in weight room shape, or even just running, being in shape. Being in a football game is just a different animal. Good screen here.
Tatum Stevens, one guy to beat. He'll drag him down, though, not before he gets a Frank Mays can do 1st down and inside the Longhorns
Slant
territory.
pattern.
Bears have been trying to set this up a little
Jaden
before,
Stevens, he breaks free
getting
for
these
yardage
offensive linemen out in the
inside
flat,
Longhorn
setting that
territory at
up.
the 39.
Previously, when the Bears did that, they had the ball tipped and the timing was just off. This time
Brought
they
down
make
by
it
Cash
hit.
Coulihan.
Tatum Stevens was one defender away from getting 6 there.
Yeah, Cash.
Clayton Behrens with the ball for Bear River.
Cash with a touchdown saving
Making the
tackle
stop,
there for the
number 52,
Longhorns.
Carter Wilson.
You're in good shape here if you're the Bears. I mean, clock's going
Gain
to
of
tick
4,
down
2nd
right
and
around
6
1
at the
minute, 10
35.
seconds right now. You're in good shape here. 2nd and manageable inside right around the 35-yard line. You're not in a hurry.
A bobbled snap. Here's a throw. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass intended for number 9. Cash Avery covering on the play, number 22.
I don't think that's how that play was designed, but
Yeah, when you're a quarterback, you're rolling out against the strength of your arm. I mean, he's rolling out to his left, so he's gonna have to completely try to turn his body around to get any kind of power on that pass. It just wasn't there.
stops the clock with 56 seconds to go. Same formation with the 3 wideouts here at the bottom. And we're gonna have a false start. Cooper Riley flinched a little here on the end.
I was just about to say, if you're the Bears here, this is 4-down territory, as well as your defense has been playing today. As little time as you have left on the clock. Looks like we're going to get the first time out here. But as long as, with where you're at as the Bears, if I'm Coach Wade, I'm going for it on 4th down here. If we don't get this, as long as I can get relatively close now with that penalty backing us up. Because I don't want to give the ball back to Westfield with any time left in this half. I want to get points, so I'm gonna be trying to go for it.
We'll take this timeout with them and be right back.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Rudd Funeral Home is there to serve your family in your time of need. Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. They also offer beauty and spa health treatments with hot stone and IV vitamin therapies, as well as Botox. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
Well, 56 seconds to remain here in the second quarter. Now 3rd and 11 here for Bear River. Behrens and Tyre in the backfield. Tyre looking deep. Brager tries to bring in that one-arm catch. Goes incomplete this time.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been surprised if he does come down with this. Brager's just that sure-handed, but
Penalty flag on the play.
we have another penalty here.
Tracy
We're
Hill.
going to get another
Your attention.
roughing the pass.
Tracy Hill. Please come to the press box, and we will give you something that you will want very much.
I didn't see the signal.
Was
Was it roughing the passer?
I
As I say, it's personal foul something.
Personal foul against them, but yeah, they didn't really give a
Personal foul against the Longhorns. The penalty is 15 yards, and the enforcement will
So
result.
they'll give a Spring Rescue first down
in a
on the
Bear
penalty.
First down.
Again, Longhorns, you're just, if you're there, you're just hurting yourself again in this first half. The turnovers and penalties, keeping this drive alive now for the Bears. You're right around 49 seconds now. If you're the Bears, don't have to be trying to take shots at the end zone right away. You still got a couple timeouts. The whole playbook's really kind of open for you here.
Tyre steps up, finds Brager wide open. Another Frank Maskadoo first down as he just gets shy of the 10.
Credit to Jackson Tyre.
Pass complete
Hanging
to
in
number
here. He
24,
steps up
Eli
into the
Brager.
pocket and he doesn't look to run right away. Keeps his eyes downfield,
Cade
finds
Brown makes
Brager.
the stop for the Longhorns.
Great job by that offensive line holding that pocket for him.
Handing off here to Bladen Barons, trying to get to the edge and gets a little bit
Number
closer.
22,
They can't get
Bladen
a
Barons
first
gets to the
down
left
without
edge.
getting a touchdown.
Forced out of bounds
He
by
went
number
up right
6.
around the 3, so he's
Tim
going to
and
have
Cap.
2nd and 2 about here. Got about 22 seconds
The
left.
gain is to the 3-yard line. 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, Barons does a good job of bouncing that last run out to the outside there. I think if I'm the Bears right here, I'm keeping this one on the ground. I've got timeouts. We only need 2 or 3 yards here to either get a first down or a touchdown. Yeah, Jones and Barons flanking with Tyre on each side.
Timeout, Bear River.
Timeout going to be taken here by Bear River with 22 seconds.
A reminder of our outstanding legacy
is that their first or
sponsors,
second
Trace
one there? I think
Minerals.
that's their
That's their second, so they got one
HVAC,
more.
Les Schwab Tire
Yeah, that's
Company.
tough.
in
You
Clinton. Young Ford of Ogden, Young
You'd
Power
love for
Sports
able to
of
just get
Pleasantview.
that play
And
off.
Bruce
You want
Brothers
to keep
Paint.
that extra timeout in case you
And
don't
we
get
have our
the first
legend
down or
sponsors,
don't get
Doxy
into the end
Family
zone here.
Chiropractic and Amos Graphics.
You like to have at least one extra one in case, worst case scenario, you have to call a timeout to get your field goal unit set up. Not the end of the world, but not ideal either here for the Bears. Still got lots of opportunity to finish this drive with points going to halftime.
So the Bears break huddle again. Ball placed on the 3-yard line. Same formation. Hand off here to Barons, trying to break a tackle. He's going to be a yard shy.
Yeah, you'll have a first down here, but it'll stop the clock for
Off tackle to the
couple
left side, number
seconds.
22, Bladen Barron.
They'll use their last timeout. Stop it with 15. I mean, your nose of the
Brought
ball.
down by number
Yeah,
13.
yard.
Now you're wishing you had
Cade
that extra
Brown.
timeout in case you don't get in here. You do have first down.
At the 1-yard line, it is 1st and goal for Bear
A lot of
River.
times,
Timeout on the
what
field.
teams will do is they'll actually call 2 plays in the huddle in that kind of situation if they, in case they get the first down but don't get the touchdown. Save that timeout, but the Bears can get in the end zone here. My opinion doesn't matter, so.
Bear River leads 24-0, but knocking on the door.
Yeah, if you can go in up 31-0 here at halftime, I mean, that's really kind of, you know, I've never say never. You know, nothing's ever insurmountable in the game of football, but the way that Westfield's been playing and how their offense operates, that's going to be a tall order coming out in the second half.
So coming out with the same formations we just saw. Tyler with a low snap, give it to Jones, and he powers through for a touchdown.
Number 8, Ty Jones, a 1-yard plunge.
Ty
for
Jones
the
there
Bear
does a
River
great
touchdown.
job just running behind his pads. Wasn't going to be denied on that one. It's a low snap here. Kind of throws off the timing a little bit, but Ty Jones just strong enough, powerful enough. Nothing's going to stop him from getting in on that one.
I mean, maybe that wasn't a bad thing because you had Lucas Platt coming around pretty fast.
PAT,
Yeah.
Stone Higley.
So maybe that froze him a little bit. It's designed that way. There's Stone Higley keeping it low. Still good though.
Point after touchdown is good with 11 seconds remaining until
31-0.
halftime.
Halftime just
River leads
11 seconds
31-0.
away. We'll be right back.
The Grill has a wide variety of homemade appetizers. Can't decide what to get? Then build an appetizer combo. No matter what you're craving, the Grill has something for everyone.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
Stone Higley. Another kick, and the breeze is actually kind of calmed down. Another short kick. This one going to go, was going to go out of bounds. The Longhorns save it, dive forward. Probably would have got better field position if he lets that go out of bounds, and slow to get up on the far side. Looks like number 23.
Yeah, the Bear player down as well. It almost looked like the Bears were trying to do a little bit of those high arcing kicks, and it's not quite like an onside kick, but just trying to go down and be able to get that in those little open spaces that are right behind this front line. You see here the
Your
kickoff.
attention once again, we have had an amount of money, cash money, turned into the press box. If you would like to check your pockets and then come up and identify said amount,
so a little double.
I can return it to you.
Miller medical moment. First one up's Quade Murray.
Yeah, you definitely hope Quade Murray's okay. Well, hope everybody's okay. But yeah, Quade Murray's played really well this game. Hope he's all right. Hope he continue to come back in.
Yeah, Quade limps off, tries to walk it off, but Jenner's still down. Junior here for the Longhorns. I'll resume play with 9 seconds to go. Probably just be a kneel down here for.
Yeah, if you're Westfield, you're probably content here to just go into halftime, try to make the necessary adjustments to come back in this game.
If you're feeling a little bit like Jenner here, give Dr. Todd Miller a call, 915-6262 for an appointment. Yeah, he ain't putting any weight on that right leg.
Oh, they're taking him straight back to the locker room there, it looks like. Hope Jenner's okay. Yeah, it looks like they'll just kneel on it here and we'll go to halftime.
So at halftime, Bear River, he says, still pitching a shutout, 31-0.
At halftime, Bear River leads by 31.
We'll thank some more of our sponsors. We'll see if we get some Stats rounded up. We got first half highlights as well. Don't go anywhere.
Tanglewood Studios has something for everyone, whether it's dance, cheer, color guard, or gymnastics. There's even recreational all-boys gymnastics along with Mamma Mia classes. Enjoy co-ed hip-hop, classical ballet, point, contemporary, jazz, along with karate and parkour. Tanglewood is a USAG licensed gym offering bars, beam, vault, and a spring floor. Mom and Me and toddler classes are offered in music, dance, and gymnastics. Tanglewood Tots preschool includes dance, gymnastics, music, and live sports. Singing classes, guitar, and musical theater are also offered. Family rates are available, so come join the fun.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online, this is your U-State.
Dr. Todd Miller has expanded his team of medical professionals. Medical assistants, nurse practitioners, and estheticians at Miller Medical are ready to care for their clients with full services for family medical, pediatrics, beauty, and health. They also specialize in weight loss and hormone therapy. Miller Medical is now offering beauty and spa health treatments, as well as Botox. Most insurances are accepted, but a cash price discount is available. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
If you are in need of financial assistance, call Dusty Roach at Lincoln Financial. He and his friendly staff have the expertise you'll need.
For 20 years, Valley View Granite has offered our local community the best quality and service for their home countertops. With the addition of Marble Ventures in Ogden, Utah, our team is now able to offer the same reliable and dependable service for their showers, tub surrounds, and more. With locations from Sandy to Idaho Falls, we offer the best value without sacrificing quality for your build or remodel. Come in and see us today. Valley View Granite, enhancing places people gather.
At Cache Valley Bank, we value our heritage and the history we've built within our communities. With over 45 years of experience behind us, we are confident in our ability to equip our customers with the necessary tools and expertise to navigate their financial journey. Whether you are ready to expand your existing business, embark on a new business venture, or are seeking better personal banking, let us help you reach new heights. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
Meet the dedicated veterinarians at Bear River Animal Hospital. Whether you have small or large animals, they can provide high-quality, customized vet services, including exams, vaccinations, surgery, dentistry, x-rays, and ultrasound. Make an appointment at 435-257-7455. Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. They also offer beauty and spa health treatments with hot stone and IV vitamin therapies, as well as Botox. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
Market has an app, and it's free. Just go to your app store and type in Kent's Market, and it'll come right up. Downloading the Kent's Market app gives you access to digital coupons, weekly deals, and access to your Kent's Kickback account. As you can see, the app is easy to use and can help you save. Download it now and get exploring. We'll see you soon at Kent's.
Rudd Funeral Home is a locally owned family-operated business. Joe Rudd and his family, as well as their devoted staff, are committed to providing you with the best service possible during a difficult time. Their beautiful facilities have all the necessary amenities. A large viewing room can also double as a smaller, more intimate funeral chapel. The chapel is even equipped with streaming capabilities to make sure family and friends are connected no matter how far they may be. Rudd Funeral Home is there to help you in your time of need. For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware, happily serving the community since 1976.
With over 60 years of experience and personalized service, Guild Mortgage is your key to home ownership in Box Elder County and beyond. Friends and neighbors you know and trust. Trudy, Chris, Julie, Shannon, Rollin, Tara, Brittany, Andy, Chelsea. Stop by or give us a call today. Guild Mortgage, own what matters.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life. Rock and Roll Construction Products, providing U-Cart concrete and landscaping products.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U State.
welcome back here to Westfield High School. If you like the first half highlights, and a 31-0 game here at halftime on senior night here for the Longhorns. Not quite going the way they want.
No, I mean, honestly, you got to go back. We got done just watching all those highlights, and you go back and kind of go over everything that's happened so far in this game. Westfield, I mean, they look like a team that is their first season together. Everything just kind of looks a little bit, off. Doesn't look like it flows super good as far, the scheme. Everything is the flow, as a team, and it's tough. I mean, credit to these guys. I mean, it looks like the kids are, they play hard, and that's tough to do. Credit to Eric Jones, their head coach, for trying to establish that in his kids so far and establish that as players. So it's been really, really good for the Bears. This is kind of the exact opposite of what's been happening so far this season for them. The turnover battle is finally in the positive for the Bears. They've had a lot of good things happening as far as taking the ball away on defense, special teams, and turning those turnovers into points. Coming out of halftime here, you want to make sure, how are you going to deal with success? How are you going to come out and make sure that you're going to be focused, you're going to be dialed in as a team, you're going to be able to maintain that. There's a good opportunity here for a lot of younger guys to get some varsity experience tonight too. So this is something. It's a new territory for the Bears, being ahead by as much as they are. But yeah, you're going to want to make sure that everybody stays really dialed in. If you're Coach Waite, you're going to want to make sure everybody's, focused. Get an opportunity here to get some younger guys some varsity experience. It should be a good time here for the Bears in the second half as well.
So as we looked at the RPI, you mentioned this is kind of a scary situation Bear River's in. Can't really afford to lose this game. I think so senior night's going to be next week at home against Green Canyon. That one's going to be a little bit, I don't know. It's weird in the RPI because if you lose to a team that's ranked like super high above you, it really doesn't hurt you. When you lose to a team that's maybe 2 above you, that'll hurt you.
Yeah, we talked about that. Like, to your point, we talked about it at the opening. This game might be, go a long way in deciding playoff seeding and even being involved in the playoffs at all, because the Bears are right there at the cutoff at 24. And Westfield's ranked, 2 spots ahead of them. So, I mean, this is going to go a long way in helping the Bears avoid, missing the playoffs. And like you mentioned, they got games now against Green Canyon, who obviously is playing very tough right now, plays very, very well. Probably second best team in the region. And as the Bears going into that game, I mean, obviously we got to finish out things here, but you've got to feel good about how you're performing right now as a team going into that game. Everything's still right in front of you to really kind of help your seeding, getting into the playoffs as well. So.
Well, we're about 2.5 minutes to go here before we start the third quarter. Again, we'd like to thank you for your support by hopping on and watching, and of course our many sponsors who make this production possible. With myself, Joe, and Claire down on the sideline somewhere. We can't forget Jessica as our producer.
She is the real MVP.
Yeah, she's, like you said, we're just up here talking. She's making everything else happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Green Canyon next week, and then Bear River will finish the season off over in Logan, taking on the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies are playing at Mountain Crest here tonight.
Yeah, just checking some scores at halftime. It looks like Mountain Crest is up 14-3 on Logan at half in their game. Logan's another team in region that's kind of struggled, like a little bit like Westfield and Bear River have so far this year. But it'll be interesting to see kind of how this all shakes out. Because Westfield actually already beat Logan this year. That's their lone victory, and it'll be interesting to see how the Bears perform against Logan, and that could be one of those games that secures them a playoff spot.
Yeah, and then that'll wrap us up for the regular season. We wrapped up the regular season last night with soccer. They got a win against the Grizzlies over there in Logan. They're still waiting to see where they will fall in the bracket. Because of Ridgeline and Skyview playing on Thursday, their soccer teams had to now force their games on to Friday, so not all the soccer games were completed.
Yeah, I don't think we've talked about that game very much so far, but Ridgeline looking real dominant.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember the final score, but it was 63-13 or something.
I was gonna say I stopped watching it on KJS when it was like 40 something, 42.
Ridgeline's looking scary good right now.
Kicking off number 0, Stone Higley.
Stone Higley will get ready to kick this one away and get us back ready for the third quarter. Higley's kick, not a short one this time, but I'll let this one bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
See how Westfield's offense comes out after that first half. Really, there's really only thing keeping them out of the end zone, honestly, was turnovers. They were putting together really good drives, and they've had some injuries. They brought in number 67, Gavin Avis, as their backup center after Mason Peterson went out with an injury. See if they can establish something here.
Going to try to establish the run game. First
inside
play out, going to be
number
handed
24.
to number 24, Elijah Woods. His first carry of the ball game.
Number 8,
just a sophomore.
Tyler Jones.
Elijah Woods
Gain of 4,
does a pretty good job getting up in the middle of that defense, get some good yardage there.
Brings up a 2nd and 6. They give it to Woods again, cutting inside. Another good gain up the middle.
Elijah Woods runs the ball. He's brought down by number 20,
Nothing
Daxton
fancy,
Bingham.
just coming out and, like I said, it's
3rd
establishing
and 3 at the 27.
the run, hopefully to open up the pass a little bit here for the Longhorns. 3 tied here at the bottom. Woods and Abbott in the backfield. Quarterback keeper all the way. Abbott to the edge and a first down here for the Longhorns.
Tice Abbott keeps
Yeah,
it.
that was a run all the way. As soon as
He's out of
Tice
bounds
Abbott
at
grabs
the
this one,
35.
he tucks it and runs down here to the bottom of your screen. He's
18
got
escorts
3
him out of
receivers
bounds.
down
That's
here
Brecken Haynes.
on the boundary side. It's really
And
tight
it's
area
also
there.
a Westfield
Those
first
receivers
down.
do a good job of holding those blocks and allow them just get out of bounds, get the first down.
Not coming with a hard count, Bear River. Stays at home this time.
Bears looking to bring a little bit of pressure here. Looks like they might adjust it now.
Fowers at the bottom of the screen. The handoff here to into Woods, and Bear River stuffs into the line of scrimmage this time. And on 2nd and 10.
Elijah
The Longhorns.
Woods once again for Westfield. Brought down by number 27, Dallin Rice. 2nd and 10, no gain.
Stack of 2 to the wide receivers out to the bottom and the left to the top. Here's Hunt. Now back. And everybody coming after this one.
Yeah, it's been about 3 straight plays almost, it looks like there, where you've seen Daxton Bingham
Quarterback is tackled
coming.
for loss.
The Bears have been bringing a lot of
Making the
pressure
stop 20,
this
Daxton
game. It's
Bingham
been
at number 8.
they've done a good job of
Tyler
actually
Jones.
getting
It's
home
3rd
to
and
Tice
13
Abbott,
at the 31.
not letting get a lot of these plays established.
3rd and 15. And we're going to have an offsides call. Everybody went but the ball.
All right. Everybody but the center was ready to go. Again, as you got your backup center in there, it can be tough. Again, you saw the Bears, they're getting ready to dial up the pressure, almost bringing like a boundary blitz down here. Cash Avery was coming, Daxton Bingham was coming. They're up there again, looking like they're gonna bring the pressure.
Avery peels back. Here's a throw here from Abbott. Throws this one into the turf.
Pass intended
Incomplete.
for
4th and long here for the Longhorns.
Phoenix Sandoval is incomplete.
Yeah, when you're bringing pressure like that as a defense,
31, Quade Murray.
and you know when you're pushing 3rd and 20, it's going to take some long time to get those routes to develop. If you can speed the quarterback up, you can cause a lot of incompletions. And see right here, they're going to get another pooch punt. If you're the Bears defensive line, you got to come get this. He's not back very far.
Especially on a high snap like that, but this one stays low and on a bounce. Tim Stevens lets it roll.
And you're going to get 15 yards again
There's a
here.
flag on the play.
A lot of pushing and shoving going on. Back here where that ball was kicked. So you're going to get a personal foul here on Westfield most likely.
Groundhog's Day. We've been here before, and they called it on both sides.
Yeah. There's been a lot of penalties tonight on both sides. Calling that on Bear River? I thought they would have. The way it looked like
Bear River,
it would have gone against Westfield
foul.
from what I was seeing, but they called it against Bear River, pushing them back.
Maybe we missed the initiation of it all.
Usually, yeah, it's usually the second guy who always gets caught, but guess not. Bears will start the first drive of the second half inside the 20.
2 wideouts here at the bottom. 2 up the top. Glade and Barons. First real game back after his injury. He'll get it up the middle. Good power run. Gets it on the other side of the 20. Mark him down on the 21-yard line.
Good job. Gave him about 6 there. Exactly how you want to start.
22,
getting the ball on the ground.
Clayton Barons. He's tackled by number 69, Roman
the Bears
Mitchell.
offense now. Look, looks like you got Eli Breger at the top of your screen here, matched up man to man.
Take the handoff, swing it out here to Cash Avery, trying to make one guy miss. Good move, frees him up to the edge. Frank Mace can do first down.
Swing pass complete to number 9, Cash
Great
Avery.
job making something happen there
Tackled
for
by
Cash
number
Avery.
52, Carter Wilson.
Down
and
here at
number
the bottom,
7,
you'll
Corbin
see
Price.
a lot of times when you dance like this as a receiver,
it doesn't work
out, but he does a good job making the first man miss and doing enough to get the first down.
Ty Jones now in the backfield. He'll get the carry and a lot of space to run. There's a flag coming into this one. A couple flags for
number 8,
holding.
Ty Jones.
Flags will wipe away the good runner for Ty Jones.
Yeah, it looks like they might get Cash Avery on this one. As that receiver come from that position, the way that play is designed, he's supposed to be coming down into the box here to try to dig out this defender. See it here at the bottom of your screen. Looks like he almost has to shove him in the back. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's a tall order as a receiver to come dig out that defender on the inside. He just shoves him in the back.
Illegal block in the back against Bear River.
Bring the Bears back close to where we started this drive. Bring up about 1st and 20 now.
The same formation. This time Gladen Barons in the backfield with Tyre. Barons will get it. That hole was open, and then it closed fast.
Number 22.
Westfield actually brought pressure from the
Gladen
field
Barons.
side here.
Tackle for loss by a whole herd of Longhorns.
I think they were going to get home before Gladen Barons was ever even to get to that hole. Good blitz there by the Longhorns to stop that run.
Second and about 22. Clock still rolls. 7 minutes and 50 seconds.
You got Breger down here matched up against Dason Merrill, who we highlighted at the beginning. We're just going to hand it off.
Jones going to get it after a couple fakes.
Trying to do a little bit of a jet sweep action here. Ty Jones from his tight end position.
Forced him out of bounds. It's third down.
Ty Jones, big, strong guy, not necessarily laterally the quickest, in some of those situations. I don't see him going more north and south than east and west, but bring up third and long here. We need to get some good chunk yards here.
Tyre back to pass. Again, Longhorns only bring 4. Pocket breaks down. Cash Avery with a catch. Good block downfield.
We're going to flag him for holding on that one, I think.
Taking a shot inside the 10, Cash Avery.
Cash Avery,
and
there are penalty flags on the field.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with it. I think they're going to get Corver Riley for a hold. If you ask me, that is what we call in the business a pancake block.
No, he tried to turn away, and he kept him.
Yeah.
He kept him from turning around.
If you're an offensive lineman and you do that, they're not throwing the flag. I think he just because he's in the open field and he's a receiver, he kind of got at the short end of the stick there. Should still be enough for a first down, even with the holding.
Illegal block in the back against the Bears.
But it still gives them a first down.
Corver Riley, just know I think that was a great block. I don't agree with that at all.
So, first and 10. Hand off here to Jones, up middle, and the line keeps on pushing for a gain of 5.
It's been a lot more straight handoffs. I mean, for a long time so far this season, there's been a lot of RPOs, a lot of reads that Tyre's been making. I like the plays calls here where you can just tell, like, yep, these are straight handoffs. We're not trying to read anybody else. Offensive line just can get on their path and start blocking, not worrying about if it's going to be a pass or not. I think the offense just runs a lot more smoothly when Tyre operating in that kind of play calling.
Second down and brought down
Quick
quickly.
pass to number 9,
Catcher to Cash Avery. Cooper Yoder on the attack.
By number 3, Cooper Yoder.
Gonna get a personal foul here. Hey, just in case we got another flag. Okay.
Don't get too excited about it.
Yeah, flag on the
I think they're gonna get maybe Phoenix Sandoval here. I think that was Phoenix Sandoval for Westfield with the shove on Corver Riley after the play. Should be an extra 15 yards here for the Bears.
Goes back like he says, just shooting yourself in the foot.
There's been a couple of these penalties where I'm like, yeah, can we just have a little bit of a warning first, and then if it happens again, call it. But
the penalty will put Bear River on Westfield's side of the field.
Yeah, this is still, seems like this has been going on for a long time. This is Bears' first drive of the second half.
Avery in motion. Tyre back to pass. Looking down and incomplete going.
Pass is broken up by number 5, Phoenix Sandoval.
Just a little bit behind Corver Riley. Tyre puts that
play
on him
was
a
broken
little
up by
bit more,
Cayman
puts it out in
cap
front of
number
him.
6.
Corey Riley can probably make that catch. But good job by Phoenix Sandoval in the defensive play there.
We go with rewind up top. Breaker down here at the bottom. Late handoff here to Ty Jones. Cuts it inside.
Yep, that's his strength right there. Get him the ball and get him going north and south. You see a lot of these
Number 8 carries the
Westfield
ball.
defenders
Jones.
right now crashing from the top of the
Chased
formation
out of bounds
there.
by number 59, Stone Seat.
Make a note of that if you're Bear River's offensive play caller. Look to maybe have Tyre pull one of those. Just keep the defense honest. You know, probably a good opportunity for Tyre with his running ability to get some good yards.
Brings up a 3rd and 1, a hard count. Longhorns able to stay home. Fake the handoff, give it over to Cash Avery. Frank Mace-Cadoo first down inside the
Penalty
25.
flag on the play.
And
Wouldn't you know?
I was trying not to get too excited. Flag. Area of holding, and it will be against Bear River.
Make that 3rd and 1, 3rd and 11. Unfortunately. I think you're in 4-down territory here if you're the Bears, though. I don't know. You can get.
You don't want Higley to go for the record?
That's I was just thinking that as soon as I said it. They only call that a 5-yard penalty?
Yeah. Only 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, I think holdings were 10, but.
Low snap. Tyre able to get it up. Looks downfield, and there's going to be pass interference.
Incomplete pass intended for Corver Riley.
They were looking for a
Defending on the
flag,
play,
and there's no
number
flag
6,
there.
Cayman Cap.
You saw him try to
It
break
is
his route
first
back
down,
out that
yards
way.
to go
And
at the
I mean,
37.
we've just been so used to seeing penalty flags come out. We'd think it'd be coming out again here, but nothing doing.
Like you said, 4th down territory. We'll have a timeout taken here by Bear River. Let's see what Coach Haas digs into the
Timeout
playbook.
Westfield.
Timeout Westfield. 5:03. We'll be right back.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. Rock and Roll Construction Products, providing U-Cart concrete and landscaping products.
Welcome back here to Westville. Wrapping up the timeout. First timeout taken here by the Longhorns in the second half. 2 remaining. 4th and 6, and look at this, Stone Higley.
My eyes deceive me, or is this a 54-yard field, 55-yard field?
55. They've got it on the.
Yeah, you got to have your middle block hold up really good here. He's got to put a lot of leg into this one.
Ball's going to get fumbled here by Avery. Throw it over to Breger, and he's got a Frank Mace-Cadoo first down, just like they drawed it up, Joe.
I would hate to be disappointed in a first down. I wanted to see Stone Higley drill that ball so bad.
To number 24.
Great job here with the
Eli
heads-up play
Breger
by
from
Cash
number 9,
Avery and
Cash
Eli Breger.
Avery.
I mean, you drill this all the time in practice, but to actually come out and execute on it, great job by those guys.
Cash Avery was a little excited to see it, too.
Well, he's just, if I'm Cash Avery, I just don't want to screw up my teammate's 55-yard field goal.
So, man, approach to the downs here for Bear River. Here's Gladen Barons trying to bounce it outside. It'll be
off tackle trap
thrown
number
out of
22.
bounds.
Gladen Barons.
Remember the Longhorns.
If you're the Bears, I mean, this drive's approaching
He's stopped by number
7-8
52,
minutes plus now
Carter Wilson.
of this quarter. It's been a good long drive. Kind of really taking the air out of this game.
At the 25.
Because, yeah, if Westfield had any hope of getting back in this game, they were going to need a lot of possessions and a lot of points. And long drives like this are exactly what you need if you want to put a game away.
Quick handoff here to Gladen. He gets to the 20 now. 2 yards shy.
Again, another straight give there for the Bears.
Inside handoff.
This kind of run game has been what's been working. It's been the thing that's really kind of made their offense start clicking.
To the 20-yard line,
going back to next week or last week, excuse me. And the drives they were able to start putting together and stringing together plays. Building off of each other, having receivers come open, playing to the strengths of what your guys can do.
Barons and Tyre in the backfield. Giving it to Barons again. The patient running, dives for the Frank Mason first down. The Bears just keep on rolling here in the red zone.
3 straight runs to get a first down.
Barons. Brought down by number 21, Cash
That is a great job by this offensive line.
Down at the 17-yard line.
3 straight plays like that, and you're able to get a first down. That's just such a valuable strength, valuable asset to your team. I mean, just be able to keep holding on to the ball, keep the clock moving.
Now a pass play, looking end zone, and there it is. Eli Breger for the score.
17-yard touchdown completion.
Great job,
Jackson
great pass,
Tyre
dropping this right in here
Eli
in the middle
Breger
of this zone by Tyre. Breger again runs a great route. You'll watch Tyre here just drop this in the middle of 3 defenders, right in the middle of this zone. Great job, great route. Again, that's what the running game can do for you if you're the Bears. When you get it established like that, well, they're going to go for 2.
The throw going to be incomplete. Going back over to Breger on the far side. So we'll keep the score right here, 37-0 with 2 minutes, 49 seconds still left to go. Here in the third quarter, we'll be right back.
Mountain Valley Printing is your one-stop print shop. They print on all apparel, as well as photo prints, copies, canvases, metal prints, banners, and more. Check out their Bear River High School merch shop for amazing swag. They even have fundraising opportunities. Tanglewood Studios has something for everyone, whether it's dance, cheer, color guard, or gymnastics. There's even recreational all-boys gymnastics along with Mama Me classes. Family rates are available, so come join the fun.
Stone Higley wasn't able to put his leg behind the 55-yard attempt, but a touchback here
for the Longhorns.
Yeah, I think you're right. We gotta have Stone Higley as one of our locks for a game one of these days.
If you have lost a specific amount of money,
he probably took his frustrations out on that kickoff and not being able to get that one kicked. Wonder if he said anything to Cash Avery over there on the sideline after that one.
No, I told you that's how they drew it up. Abbott in shotgun. 3 wideouts here at the bottom, 1 at the top here for the Longhorns. We keep it on the ground. The Bears all over this one. No gain on the play. New runner on the ball. This time number 10, Caden Judy.
He's tackled by number 74.
Seeing a lot more of these young guys get involved here.
And Judy is sophomore.
Westfield. Yeah. I mean, to give these seniors credit for Westfield. I mean, to be willing to commit to a brand new program, brand new team in your senior season. That's a tough position to be in. I mean, it's you want to come here and start trying to establish something, but
tackled by number 27.
Not an easy thing to try to come in and start establishing a culture. and not really knowing how your season's going to turn out and having to play with all new guys.
Third down
so,
for the Longhorns.
I mean, for as much as this season hasn't gone the way they've hoped already, it's credit to those seniors for stepping up and coming out, and Westfield plays hard. I mean, they don't. You can see it in how a lot of these guys play on the field. They do play really hard, and they put in a lot of effort. So.
Pass intended
It's going to be overthrown. Trying to go back over the cap.
By number 17,
number 4th down here for the Longhorns.
Looks like they're going to do this pooch kick again here.
Running clock after the incompletion. Got a little closer that time. Hey, we're going to have one fielded here by Tatum Stevens. So he cuts it inside, like a flag and a block in the back. We'll bring this one back.
Penalty marker.
I'm curious
if
these refs are just throwing flags out of habit at this point.
It's a reflex.
It's just reflex now.
I'm looking at here on the CNR replay. Putting you on the ground. There's probably your block in the back.
Sports of Pleasant View. Rush Brothers Paint.
Happened so fast it was a blur. Let's see if we can catch it here.
Graphics. Thank you to our outstanding Longhorn athletic sponsors.
I guess, yeah, you can call that. I can see either way. I'm not mad either way. Good call by that ref.
Only 42 seconds left.
This third quarter's flown by. I mean, it was helped by that long drive that the Bears went on that ended with that Eli Brager touchdown.
And Tyre back to pass, juggling catch. Here by Brager, gain of 1.
Pass
or not Brager, excuse
number
me.
22, Gladen
Behrens.
If he doesn't juggle that one, he's able to get a little bit more yards out of that.
That's going to be the last play here in the third quarter with the score 27-0 in favor of Bear River. Going to flip the field and be back for the fourth quarter here at Westfield High School on senior night.
With over 60 years of experience and personalized service, Guild Mortgage is your key to home ownership in Box Elder County and beyond. Friends and neighbors you know and trust. Trudy, Chris, Julie, Shannon, Rollin, Tara, Brittany, Andy, Chelsea. Stop by or give us a call today. Guild Mortgage, own what matters.
If you are in need of financial assistance, call Dusty Roach at Lincoln Financial. He and his friendly staff have the expertise you'll need.
Dr. Todd Miller has expanded his team of medical professionals. Medical assistants, nurse practitioners, and estheticians at Miller Medical are ready to care for their clients with full services for family medical, pediatrics, beauty, and health. They also specialize in weight loss and hormone therapy. Miller Medical is now offering beauty and spa health treatments, as well as Botox. Most insurances are accepted, but a cash price discount is available. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
The last
Start of the fourth
Spirit Award of
quarter.
this football season
We'll start with a
to
running
be awarded
clock.
to a
Bear
student
River
who
up
has shown the most school
37-0.
spirit as the fan of the game and is being presented
Tyre
by
still in the
Winston
backfield,
and
looks to
Francis.
pass, far
The Spirit
side,
counts.
and a good catch.
Congratulations
Down
to
the
Miles
sideline,
Terry,
Tatum Stevens.
our Spirit
Jukes
Award
back
winner
inside and a
tonight.
touchdown. Here for Bear River, one play in the fourth quarter. Bear River's got 6. Hey, look at that, no flags.
Yeah, wow, I have expected him to find something to call there,
Touchdown
but
pass
great
complete
pass
number
here
2,
by
Tatum Stevens.
Tyre. Tatum Stevens does a great job walking the tight rope right there, staying in bounds. Nice cutback. Man, that feels like a connection that's been waiting to happen all season. It seems like Tatum Stevens has always been right there, almost on the receiving end of a lot of those, just been just off just a little bit. Great job on the connection there.
The kick is up and good here by Stone Higley, 44-0. Still pretty much a whole quarter left to go.
Yeah, you should start being able to see some of these young guys get in and get an opportunity to play here, which is good. I mean, any kind of varsity experience you can get for some of these younger players really helps in their development and how your program can be shaped in the coming years. It's good, a lot of good teaching moments in this opportunity. So I mean, it's always a good feeling when you're, you know, a starter on offense or defense for your team, and you know, letting some of these young guys get in, get an opportunity to play. You know, you feel a lot of satisfaction knowing we got our job done. We did everything we needed to do to execute on this game. Get to relax a little bit to close out this game here.
So Stone Higley back to kick again. Clock will start rolling. Higley's kick again into the end zone for another touchback. Like I think Kent's Market, your one-stop shop, fresh produce, bakery, deli, pharmacy, all under one roof. Kent's Optics, 'tis the season.
It's like a lot of the Westfield starters are staying in the game right now.
And in motion, kind of a broken play. Abbott's going to try to scramble up the middle.
Yeah, there's
get 2 yards.
A lot of pointing going on there by the receivers of who was going in motion, and Abbott looked like he thought he should have been handing it off and decided that he'll just keep it and run and get a couple yards.
There's that bunch set again here at the bottom. Gonna hand off, and Ty Jones wraps him up and throws him down. This time 0, Trey Bridge, senior, here on the run.
Trey Bridge runs the ball.
Ty Jones does a great job. You know, textbook keeping his outside arm and leg free. As soon as that runner tries to get out to the outside, he just wraps him up and takes him to the ground.
Same formation as last time. Abbott back to pass, gonna step in. Make a good throw down the line. Good catch by number 5, Phoenix Sandoval.
To number 5.
He's got 26 catches, 203 yards, and 3 touchdowns already on the season.
Abbott does a good job stepping up in the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield. Finds Phoenix Sandoval right around the 50. Again, this has not been uncharted territory for the Longhorns of actually moving the ball. It's keeping the ball that's been the problem.
Swing
dump
pass
over here to Logan
number 9.
Hansen.
Logan Hansen brought down by number 14.
I'll get to the 45.
Tice Kapner and number 18.
Another one of these quick passes to the outside here. Little now routes to call them.
At the Bear River 45.
One of these picked off and returned for a touchdown in the first half.
We got flags before this ball
Dead ball
is snapped.
penalty is encroachment against
call
the
it
Bears.
on Bear River.
These referees just wanted to remind us that they're still here. Throwing another flag.
Noted.
The enforcement results.
I'll give a
in
first down here for the
Westfield first
Longhorns
down.
now on the 40.
Yeah, now if you're the Bears defense, I mean, you want to hang on to this shutout.
Yeah, the Longhorns looking to knock that goose egg off. Almost at the 8-minute markers, a throw far side into the turf. It's incomplete. Trying to get back over there to Sandoval.
It's one of those center quarterback exchanges. The snaps they've just not been right all night ever since Mason Peterson, senior center, went out with an injury, unfortunately, and had their backup center Gavin Avis in there. It just hasn't looked right, and it throws off your whole operation, your timing. Tice Abbott has to try to get those passes out quickly, and when he's waiting on those snaps and they're not coming back how he's used to, or just can make the whole offensive play off, and seen that a couple times tonight already.
Abbott takes a shot as he releases this one, incomplete. Bring up 3rd down here for the Longhorns. Go with that stack wide receiver look. Another high snap. Going to the air. Incomplete, out of bounds.
Incomplete pass. Defending on the play.
Going over to Yoder.
Number 1, Gunnar Christensen.
4th and 10 here for the Longhorns.
Yeah, I think most likely we'll probably see him actually go for it here, not the pooch kick that we've been seeing Tice Abbott do.
Abbott's going to go down. A sack here for Bear River. This time number 74.
74, Damon Anderson.
Great job here. Bears in this situation, on these obvious passing situations. So far this game, they've tried to dial up a lot of pressure and bring more than the normal 3 or 4 that they have been bringing. This time they only bring 4, but I mean, credit Damon Anderson, just a sophomore. That's a great move off the edge. He's just ripping through that offensive tackle. And Tice Abbott's a big guy. He's not easy to bring down, but he does a great job of wrapping him up.
This is Wilkinson back in
Handoff to
shotgun.
number 43.
Handoff.
Wyatt Wilson.
43. Wyatt.
Tripped up by number 63.
Sophomore.
JV guys
Rodriguez.
stepping in here now. So apologies if we're not as familiar with the names and numbers. We'll do our best here.
He said, yeah, Wyatt a sophomore. Now Preston Wilkinson, also a sophomore. Saw him a little bit there towards the end of the Ridgeline game. Scored the only touchdown pass in that one. And here's a little trickery. Gets it almost to the 50 for Bear River as a quarterback keeper by Wilkinson.
It kind of fooled me here who actually had the ball. I thought he handed this one off, but
number 68.
Preston Wilkinson hung on to this one.
Ryan Rowley.
That's a good fake.
Faked me out. I almost thought if he would have given that off, he would have got even more yardage. But
Wyatt Preston in the backfield. Almost at the 5-minute mark now here in the 4th. And off the middle, and they'll lose yardage on this one.
Bring up 4th down. Yeah, Westfield dialed up the pressure there.
Defending on the play for the Longhorns,
there's
number 35, Ryder Smith. 4th down for Bear River. In punt formation, number 27, Dallin Rice. Deep
Longhorns
for the
will get this
Longhorns, number
back
1,
with about
Boston
4
Cat.
minutes. We'll have to go on a running clock. Dallin Rice. Ready to punt, and before the punt, timeout taken here by
Timeout Longhorns.
Westfield.
Yeah, I think they had some confusion getting all their guys in formation there. They're running guys on and off as that was getting ready to be snapped.
4 minutes and 18 seconds. We'll step aside, be right back.
Rudd Funeral Home is there to serve your family in your time of need. Central Milling is personally invested in the quality of their products and their relationships with customers and suppliers. They are also a proud supporter of high school sports.
Welcome back, as it's still 4th down here for Bear River. Again, Rice with the punt. Again, taking a hop and a couple of rolls Bear River's way at the 20-yard
Rice
line.
punt down at the
Westfield
20-yard
will have
line.
it about
1st and
4:05
10
to go.
for the Longhorns.
Everything Utah State University, both the Brigham City and Tremont campuses Making it that much easier to get the education you deserve and making it that much easier to be an Aggie. Abbott in shotgun. Sandoval in motion. Looking his way all the way. And bringing it in. All he's got to have is 1 foot, and he gets it.
What a catch here.
Whew.
That is number 5, Phoenix Sandoval.
You call him. He's just watching him the whole way.
Defended by number 22,
and just heaves
Gladen
that
Barons.
one. Gladen Barons is out in coverage there. And I mean, he was, Tyson Abbott was making no, he wasn't hiding that at all. That's where he was going. Great throw and great catch.
Made up a lot of ground with that pass through the air. So now Abbott again back to throw. Another bomb. And this one going to be brought in for a touchdown, but flags.
Well, you're going to get a pass interference
on Bear River, so the play will stand, and there goes the shutout here on senior night. The Longhorns able to knock the goose egg off.
Jaden Fowers.
Jaden Fowers, who we thought at the beginning of this game was going to be a lot more involved on this offense. Makes a great catch. In 2 plays, they're able to get the touchdown. Stop the shutout.
Offensive pass interference.
Oh, they call offensive pass interference.
Correction, defensive pass interference.
I was going to say the ref pointed Bear River.
Declined, touchdown Longhorns.
Well, why are they marching back? That's what I want to know.
I
don't think.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
Why are we going backwards if that was a touchdown?
They can do it again. Now they're moving back up. So it's going to be offense.
Pass ruled incomplete in the end zone.
The pass was ruled incomplete.
Oh, okay.
Enforcement of the penalty, first down.
I thought he caught it.
I thought so too.
30-yard line.
I guess they'll accept the penalty if that's the case, and goose egg still stands.
Yeah. Abbott steps up into the pocket, launches another one, corner, and this one's going to be dropped. Man, opportunity after opportunity here for the Longhorns.
Xander Stevens Sr. had an opportunity to make a great touchdown catch there. Just goes right through his hands.
Last call if you have
Bears try to dial up some pressure here.
Ty
Sabat steps
in the
up
event that is not claimed,
the pressure and makes a great throw, honestly.
Turned it in.
Just goes right through the hands of
you may please come and claim it
Xander
as
Stevens.
the game ends.
So now 2nd and 10. Abbott again back to pass. We'll go far side this time, and this time incomplete.
Pass intended for Jaden Fowers. Depending on the play.
Trying to go to his favorite receiver.
Number 8, Tyden Jones.
So now 3rd and 10.
Third down 10 for the Longhorns.
By the time we snap this one off, it'll be 2 minutes left to go.
Every play so far, it's been a downfield pass. Here comes the pressure.
Here comes a screen here from the Longhorns. Denies to go down. Tries to get back up to the 30.
You had about 7 guys in on the tackle here. Bears dialing up the pressure to try to keep these downfield passes. Great call on the screen here. Just nowhere.
4th down for
Trey
the
Bridge to go. Eventually, there's 7 Bears around him, bringing him down.
Fourth and 11 here for the Longhorns. Abbott back to pass. And a tip pass going to be caught here by number 1, Boston Cap. First and goal.
Number 1, Boston Cap for the Longhorns.
Looking to Jane Fowers, just tips off his hands and right into the hands of Boston Cap. He took down under a minute here. They're still trying to get this shutout off the board.
Sandoval in motion. Abbott gonna roll out, gonna run it in. And that's going to be a touchdown here on senior night.
Tice Abbott with a quarterback keeper and a 3-yard touchdown run for the Longhorns.
Only 44.
I wasn't going to say anything until I was sure there was no flags. And they're lining up for the PAT, so I guess we'll call that one a good touchdown. Great job by Tice Abbott rolling out there. Really nowhere for him to go. He just decides to tuck it and get in the paint. PAT's good.
So a 44-7 ball game, only 37 seconds remain. I see an onside kick when we come back.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
If you are in need of financial assistance, call Dusty Roach at Lincoln Financial. He and his friendly staff have the expertise you'll need.
For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware. Happily serving the community since 1976.
It's only 37 seconds to go. Good opportunity for a little live onside kick.
Bears are lined up here like they're just going to have a normal kickoff. We'll see if they actually do come out and do an onside.
Kicking off for Virginia 6, Hayden Fowler.
Ryder Smith there to kick it away. They do kick it along into the end zone.
Kick is into the end zone for a touchback.
So the Bears look to ride this into next week. Again, it'll be senior night against the Green Canyon Wolves.
As it's our
Who
final
had to
home
bye
game,
this
we
week,
wanna
so
give
they've been
a
have a week
special
off.
shout
They
of
elected not to
appreciation
play anybody.
Maybe
to
we got some
Kane
Green
King
Canyon folks tuning in
down
to watch the
there
game
in the press
tonight.
box
So
for their outstanding work on the clock. Robert Peterson, announcer spotter.
A little loss of one, a little trouble with the snap, but that's going to do it here in this one. Bear River gets their first win in the state of Utah. They go 2-6 overall.
That completes the game. The final score: Bear River
great job by the Bears putting together.
Westfield 7.
Seems like the first,
Westfield High School
it's a complete team win, on their part. Offense, defense, special teams. Winning the turnover margin. Penalties, I don't know how much I'd put on penalties. There's a lot of penalties on both sides that need to be cleaned up, but great job by them coming out with the win here against Westfield.
Yeah, too many penalties. I think we called enough penalties for this game and the next game.
Yeah, we're good for a while. Yeah, and kind of what we talked about, alluded to a little bit during the broadcast tonight. Really good win in the RPI as well, because you're right there on the cusp of missing the playoffs if you're the Bears. Westfield was 2 spots ahead of you in the RPI. This should do a lot to help them stay in the playoff picture at least.
So we got a little bit more for you here at Westfield. We'll step aside. We'll get our chatting with the coach and our players of the game when we come back.
Send me those stats if you. Oh.
For 20 years, Valley View Granite has offered our local community the best quality and service for their home countertops. With the addition of Marble Ventures in Ogden, Utah, our team is now able to offer the same reliable and dependable service for their showers, tub surrounds, and more. With locations from Sandy to Idaho Falls, we offer the best value without sacrificing quality for your build or remodel. Come in and see us today. Valley View Granite, enhancing places people gather.
The KSL Sports app, powered by KSLSports.com. Connecting you with all the Jazz action, the dunks, buzzer beaters, and ankle breakers, podcasts from the pros, and in-depth analysis. Download the free KSL Sports app today.
Bear River Live is proud to bring you another production, Talk of the Town. These weekly episodes will bring local stories to life and keep you informed on what is happening in the community, as well as business spotlights and expert tips.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online, this is your U-State.
Dr. Todd Miller has expanded his team of medical professionals. Medical assistants, nurse practitioners, and estheticians at Miller Medical are ready to care for their clients with full services for family medical, pediatrics, beauty, and health. They also specialize in weight loss and hormone therapy. Miller Medical is now offering beauty and spa health treatments, as well as Botox. Most insurances are accepted, but a cash price discount is available. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs. Central Milling is the farmer, the miller, and the baker working to preserve American farmland for tomorrow while preserving the highest quality of flour and grains to the bakers of today. Select the best products for your family by using Central Milling Company.
Did you know Kent's Market has an app? And it's free. Just go to your app store and type in Kent's Market and it'll come right up. Downloading the Kent's Market app gives you access to digital coupons, weekly deals, and access to your Kent's Kickback account. As you can see, the app is easy to use and can help you save. Download it now and get exploring. We'll see you soon at Kent's.
Welcome back here to Westville, where Beverly gets the win 44-7 as promised. Thanks to our friends at Chanshire Sod Farms. We got the coach down on the sideline with Claire Wood for your chat with the coach. Go ahead and take it away, Claire. Well, maybe we'll get him. I'm gonna try to reposition where coach is and see if we can get him. Try to work through these technical difficulties and see if we can get coach. Being brought to you by Chanshire Sod Farm. Hey, we got Claire now. Take it away. I think we should be good to go ahead and take it away, Cliff.
So, Coach, wait, how does the in Utah feel?
It's a good one. Our kids played confident tonight. I really was proud of how everybody kind of put in, their 2 cents with their job, and they all pitched in at some point. And a lot of people had a great game tonight, and just proud of all the kids.
Definitely, all of our boys showed up, and they definitely showed out today. Everyone held their own on. Okay, so coming in, talking about it, who are our key players on offense and defense tonight?
Had some great plays. Tatum had some great plays. Gladen, the first time fully back, was great at running back for us. And then the offensive line obviously has to get some credit there. And our quarterback, as always, directing the show. So, but both offense and defense had a great night. Looking at the scoreboard and looking at how they played. So.
The chance to talk to you before the game, but what were your goals before this game, and do you feel like you met them?
Yeah, I told our kids we need to be confident and just do our assignments and do our job and not be world beaters, and they did that. They came out, they were confident in their abilities and play, and so I'm just proud that they were able to do that and get the job done.
Okay, yes, definitely. And with Green Canyon coming up next, and then Logan, and that's our end of region play, what do you think we'll take from this game and carry into those games?
Hopefully just more is going to be big, and that would be an opportunity to do that on.
Thank you so much, Coach. Back to you, Andy.
Thanks, Coach. Again, thanks, Claire. A little staticky, and I don't know. The sound system here at Westfield is superb. Unlike ours. There you go.
Yeah, they put us right next to these speakers up here on top of the press box, and it is loud. So, I mean, from what we could gather from Coach Wade, I mean, confidence seemed like the key, and it was, really big point of emphasis for them is coming in and playing with confidence. Obviously, Westfield was a team they felt like they could beat, and come in and play a little bit more loose and play their game a little bit. And they did that. They looked really good on both sides of the ball and in special teams. And I think you have to be pretty happy with that overall performance. The amount of takeaways they were able to get, what they were able to do on offense and from both a running and a passing standpoint was really good. It was really great to see Gladen Barons come out, play almost his first whole game of the season, and he did really well. And I think the pass game, credit to Jackson Tyre. I think that's the best game he's played all season, and he was able to put some good stats up. I think he had 4 touchdown passes today, so great job by him. There's obviously going to be things to go back and fix, but fixing those things feels a lot better with a W. And one of those things being penalties. I think we had 11 penalties for over 100 yards. But Westfield had 11 penalties for over 150 yards tonight, I think.
Yeah.
So it was really good to be able to see these guys come out and play their own game. I think that'll serve them really well going next week against a really tough opponent in Green Canyon, going in with that kind of confidence.
Yeah, because Green Canyon's no slouch. I mean, it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, their defense is really what carries them. They play really, really tough on that side of the ball. The defense is going to need to, our offense is going to need to be on point when we play Green Canyon. So
we're going to try to get our defensive player of the game. Again, that's going to be brought to you by The Grill. So again, it looks like Claire's got him down there. I'm going to give it to the man with one of the interceptions.
Yeah.
We'll go take it back down to the field here with Claire Wood. Go ahead and take it away.
Okay, so I'm here with Quaid Murray, our defensive player of the game. Here's this for you. Okay, so you had an insane interception right there when they were threatening our line. How does that feel and what was going through your head?
Just trying to get the ball back to the offense, give them an opportunity, and just be an athlete,
Yes, okay. And you've been a pretty solid player for our defense all year. You've been showing up and showing out. How do you feel like this is going to affect, like this game is going to affect the rest of our region play?
I think it's gonna be. We got a head steam going into next week against Green Canyon. We should be able to win them, and hopefully it goes good.
Hopefully it does go good. Okay, thank you so much, Quaid. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Claire. Thanks for the grill for sponsoring our player of the game. I wasn't ready for that voice to come out of.
Man, a few words, yeah. I would not expecting that accent to come out of, that is definitely a northern Utah accent, he's got it. But yeah, a great game by Quaid Murray. He's been really steady on the defensive side of the ball in a lot of games. And he said it. I mean, he doesn't need to sugarcoat anything. He's like, got to be an athlete, got to make a play, got to get my offense back on the field. So, I mean, he's got the right attitude about it. But he played well. Was able to come out and get one of those interceptions. But, yeah, did a great job on defense. Credit to him.
So getting your defensive player of the game, offensive player of the game, we're going to give it to
Eli Breger. He's one of our locks that we talked about at the beginning of the game. We were talking about, we were going back and forth between him and Gladen Barons, how well he did in his first full game of the year. But I mean, Eli Breger was one of our other locks of the game, and he come back and had 2 touchdown receptions. Played really solid. Made a lot of good catches that were very acrobatic. He had to have a lot of body control. He had a great game. So he's very deserving.
Yeah, and even in the season, I mean, he started out in that Cedar Valley game, making a lot of noise, then it just went silent.
Yeah, and that's one thing that's been nice to kind of see is the play calling and the scheme and everything that's been going on is getting back more to what the Bears players do well. I mean, we talked a lot about, the RPO game and the reads that Jackson Tyre was needing to be making, and it just really wasn't into his wheelhouse. And now you kind of see a lot more of these, really, designed runs that are going to stay runs. They're not RPOs. You see a lot more of these quick 1-2, these 3-step drops, 5-step drops, getting the ball out of his hands, getting in the hands of these playmakers. And they play to his strengths a lot more, and you've seen how well he can do, 4-touchdown night. He did a great job.
Like he says, hopefully it continues on into next week where we'll have volleyball during the week. We'll see where Lady Bears soccer ends up. And we'll finish the week off again. Senior night at Bear River High School taking on the Green Canyon Wolves. Joe, thanks for your help.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been great. Really look forward to finishing out this season. It's always great to have a win going into next week. So great job by the Bears tonight.
All right, with that, we will say good night. It's for myself, Joe, Jessica, and Claire. Have a good night. Safe weekend, and we will see you next week. You've been watching Bear River Live.